Doing that would be really bad for the joints in my arms and legs. After he said that, I thought to myself how right he was. I don't have weak bones at all, but I do have very weak, unstable joints. That's part of why I can't walk at all. My left hip has always been pretty much out of the socket. Oh, my God.
Yikes.
Plus, my left knee is really weak. Now, I say that's a bullshit excuse.
Not like that.
I know.
We don't need to strap him by his extremities. We can put a big harness on him.
Of course.
It's like wearing a life preserver.
It wouldn't affect his joints at all.
No.
Of course he can fly. Besides the fact that never in my life have I had the desire to fly in anything other than an airplane. Well, I mean, listen, who cares what your desire is?
Yeah, we weren't doing it for you.
Yeah, he'll fly. I don't believe this doctor knew what we were going to do. I think Eric didn't really explain it.
Right, he's got the balloons from his wrists and his ankles or something.
He suggests that he'd rather compete in a karaoke contest against Wendy the Retard, Jeff the Drunk, Kenneth Keith Kallenbach, or Miss Howard Stern.
Who cares about that?
Yeah, exactly. He says, trust me, either of those. Also, he wants to do a stand-up comedy face-off with Richard Christie. He says, trust me, either of those might be a bigger embarrassment to me than flying with balloons. Well, it's funny, when you want to do something...
It ain't that much fun for us.
That's right. So there it is. There's the latest on Eric the Midget.
We decline.
We decline your offer. I was just listening to voicemails from Eric the Midget.
Oh, is he calling us again?
Yeah, I didn't even get through it, but something about he wants me to find a team of doctors to get him his use of his legs back.
Oh, my goodness.
He's negotiating.
All right, then he has to fly.
Wait, I just got to hear it. Excuse me for 1 minute. I didn't get the preview of this.
Hey, Will. Pass this message on to Howard. If his listeners want me to sound completely grateful to him every time that I'm on the air with him, what would work is if he would take the one offer idea I sent in. If he finds a team of doctors, it has to be a team so they can work fast and get the surgery done quick. As the shorter time I'm under general anesthesia, the better. But if he gets a team of doctors that could get my use of my legs back, where I'd be able to walk and everything normally, then I'd have no problem at all sounding grateful to him every single solitary time I call in. So,
that's all I got to do is get him now a team of doctors to
Why
make him
would
walk.
you do that to him or for him? He's been so ungrateful for everything else in the past.
Why don't we dress Fred up as a doctor and pretend, and then have him operate and put Eric out, and then we'll just fly him with balloons.
Fred could do a crazy, Vienna accent, and,
Now put your legs down here.
Hey, Eric?
I'm here.
Yeah, I got a doctor here, Dr. Von Frederick, who says he can fix your legs no problem. Dr. Von Frederick, please
Guten
speak.
Tag, what is your complaint? What is the source of your discomfort?
He can fix you, Eric, so...
Who's laughing?
Johnny Fratto.
Oh.
All right, we're all set. We're all set.
I got to tell you guys something. I told Eric, if he would wait a little while, I got a cousin that's an undertaker.
Oh, you got a team of undertakers.
Doctor, how long... he doesn't want to be under very long either, because he wants you to operate on and fix his legs.
Oh, mine is a local anesthesia.
All right,
you do the whole thing
yeah. It's like a Botox. Like Botox.
Be great. We put Eric under, and then we get him breast implants from Dr. Calabro. He wakes up with two big tits. He's got
your legs will work, and you can feel yourself up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had it wrong. I thought you were the breast implant girl.
I'm sorry. Ignore the pussy in your kneecap.
Yeah, Eric, we can line that up. We got Dr. Von Frederick here who's going to operate on it.
I installed a vagina in your shin.
Now, put those balloons on.
Yeah.
Eric, we're still going to figure... The negotiations broke down. Somehow negotiations broke down.
You can't fool me. I know that's Fred. Dr. Von Frederick is Fred.
We're gonna get it worked out. Eric, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Eric,
where do you expect me to be?
Doctor, when can you operate? Give us a date. Can you do it, tomorrow?
Of course.
All right.
Get on the plane. We'll fly in overnight. We'll do it during the karaoke contest.
All right, what do you say, Eric? We got a guy, we got Dr. Von Fratto all lined up.
How is your hairline? We can do some plugs,
He's going to knock you out and give you your operation.
What do you think, Eric?
No.
Eric,
no.
Tell him that you're just going to fly with the balloons and let's get this over with. Because I'm telling you, he's got me, Howard, he's got me at my wit's end.
I don't know anybody.
Why are you bothering with him?
I don't know why Johnny's involved with this, but I'll tell you.
I'm at the point to where I'm going to get a screwdriver and just take them apart. We got to get this done.
I don't think Fred can make it any worse if he operates on you, so let him give it a shot.
I will give you the legs of a schnauzer. They look funny, but you can chase a car.
He's going to transplant schnauzer legs on you. And you're going to be able to...
The right size, right legs. A little shaving would be necessary, though.
You know what, Howard?
Give me your paw.
While we're waiting for Eric's answer, I got a little advice for Artie about this relationship. That'll work. No, it'll f***ing work. Listen to what I'm telling you, okay? Because I'm living proof of this. Johnny's mother hates me.
You're kidding.
She hates me. This woman, no, listen to me. You've never seen hate like this, okay? No, I'm not kidding.
No, I understand.
And it was kind of like what you're going through, kind of like you could be around her for 10 minutes and then all of a sudden she flips out. This is Johnny's mother. People used to ask me, I used to say, we have religious differences. I'm Catholic and she's Satan.
Me and Dana have religious differences, too. She doesn't believe I'm God.
Well, let me tell you what the story is. 14 years ago, I met a girl that worked for me. Her name was Yavanka. Okay?
Bad move.
I took her home, and I kept her, and I got her now for 14 years.
Wow.
So it's a different girl is what you're telling Artie has to do.
Well, let me tell you.
I technically, I'm still married to Johnny's mother.
Oh, you're kidding.
No. And what I did was I just left. And I took the other broad. I've been having an affair for 14 years.
Well, I think what Johnny Fratto is saying is absolutely right, Artie. It might be time for you to move on.
Johnny, you have to understand. It's a very deep, sort of complicated thing. I've never been what you'd call a ladies' man,
No.
And then I have, because of whatever career I have, maybe I'm dating a chick that in my head is out of my league, and I should be the happiest guy on the planet, but I still want to make myself miserable. I have to be miserable. I have to, push everything away.
Why do you have to be miserable?
I don't know.
You don't think you deserve happiness?
I don't know what it is. I have to everything up, and it's career and women.
Do you think that's what makes you funny?
I don't know, man, but career-wise, I've been very self-destructive, and with women, I've been very self-destructive. I don't know. It's something deeper than that.
Coming to this revelation, why wouldn't you agree to go to counseling?
I don't know, Robin, because I want it to all be
counseling.
I want it all to be miserable. I want to mire in this muck of the shit.
Listen to me. Get along with the broad, marry her. If she don't like you, if you keep fighting, go get another one. You move in with her like I did.
Then I'm broke.
Every time 14 years I see my girlfriend naked, I'm still getting excited. I'm in an affair for 14 years.
I'll tell you, staying in the girlfriend-boyfriend thing sometimes works.
Well, but Johnny's saying you have to even add the affair level to it.
Robin, you gotta have the affair, because if you don't have the affair, it's boring.
You don't understand. It's like stuff can get so violent with these arguments that if I, God forbid, I think I'm doing Dana a favor. If we get married and we get a divorce, and God forbid I got to give away half of my fucking money.
No, he's saying don't get a divorce.
Oh, I'll fucking kill her.
Dude, there's a prenup to protect you from that. It's not all that complicated. But you shouldn't be married, because you guys, if you're not getting along during this so-called quote-unquote honeymoon phase, dude, it ain't going to get any better.
It was the greatest. The first 2 years were as happy as I've ever been in my life, but then it's like I gotta something up. It can't always be
So you're
happy.
taking full responsibility.
Yes, I am. I'll take full responsibility.
Shuli, go ahead and say what...
You got it bad, you guys. This guy's really up.
Shuli, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm actually breaking a Johnny Fratto story today on the news.
Oh, yeah?
What do you got?
I got a...
He's dating Dana?
No, he had an affair, was actually dating for a while, Nicole Eggert. actress.
We know that. We had that on the show.
Well, he never admitted to it on your show. He actually denied it. He denied it.
We knew it.
We were friends.
He said they were friends. Right, and so I have her telling stories of like...
How big Johnny's penis is?
Well, not that, but like, for example, he handcuffed her. He had a room up at the Hilton in L.A. once on the roof. He handcuffed her to a pole.
Oh, she's super hot.
Naked. And left her for like an hour. And would just come back, take a picture of her, mess with her,
boy,
leave.
you're the man.
And that's just one of the stories she told me.
Wow. Oh, man, Johnny, way to go.
And you were naked that whole time?
Me?
Hell no.
Downstairs.
Yeah,
I was in the bar.
He would just leave. He'd go out drinking with his buddies and come back.
I was down in the bar and I was smoking pot with Crazy Bone.
That's my theory on the whole tying up thing. I did that to a chick once, and I tied her up and I left.
Right.
And that's the hottest thing. They get crazy.
That's what she said. You didn't leave like Johnny. You came back after half an hour.
I went in the other room and watched TV, and she was yelling at me the whole time, going, I don't like this, I want out. And I go, shut up.
Johnny left the entire room. Johnny left the room, just shut the door and left her there for an hour.
That's the greatest.
Yeah, you could think maybe he'll never come back.
Come back, she chews through her leg. like a fox.
She's in a bear trap.
Hey, Johnny, I got to go. Eric, I don't know what to tell you. If you want to come in here and get operated by Dr. Von Frederick.
Yeah.
It's available to you, and we'll fix up your legs by giving you schnauzer legs.
Artie, call me, and I'll fix your problem. Please, call me.
How are you going to fix it?
To deal with, I'll fix it. I'm telling him to put the right mindset in his fucking life.
When I come out to L.A.,
When
I come out to L.A., we'll go out.
The motherfucker's going to suffer for the rest of his... He's going to think about this for 2 trillion years. The motherfucker got to stop.
Right.
Either put it down, go get it, and go. You know what you got to do? You got to go get 2 broads and go back and forth. That's all.
Right.
One of them will always be in a good mood. That's what worked for me.
I need 2 chicks with way different menstrual cycles.
Hey, Johnny, I'm just curious, how did you and Eric the Midget hook up?
Because we have a friend named Jim. And Jim was the guy that was on Eric's show, and I know Jim.
Oh, so you hooked up with him?
Yeah.
And you try to help?
Jim comes around my house all the time.
And Eric, you don't want schnauzer legs to fix your legs that don't work?
No.
Well, you don't want Dr. Von Frederick to perform an operation on you?
No, I do not.
How about goat legs?
Would you like goat legs?
How about Eric, listen.
You can climb mountains with those.
Hey, you guys, were my clips from my show so shitty that you couldn't play them?
Hey, no, we just haven't gotten to it yet. You know, I'm just thinking with Eric.
What, does he think the schnauzer legs wouldn't work? Is that why he doesn't
Wouldn't you rather have dog legs than legs that don't work, human legs that are useless?
No, I would not.
I mean, Dr. Von Frederick is a busy man.
This is a very rare surgery. By the way, Gary the retard is my anesthesiologist.
I would think that you would want... If I was in your...
some working legs.
If I was in your situation, I would take dog legs. If they could sew them on and they would work.
And I'll throw in the pig snout.
For free?
For free.
All right. Do you want Dr. Von Frederick to perform the surgery now that I've given you all the details?
No, I do not.
You do not?
Any other physical problems?
He's got it all taken care of.
You called me and said that you want a doctor to fix your legs. He says he can do it tomorrow if you fly in and put on schnauzer legs or goat legs.
I have heating hands.
And you don't want to do it. That makes no sense to me.
You're making me look bad.
He wants pity.
Every time you make...
This motherfucker is making me look bad.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I thought we were done with this.
I know. Every time I negotiate... this guy backs out.
This motherfucker.
I thought we were there. I thought this motherfucker had it going on. We were there. We were flying. What the happened?
Every time Eric calls me, it backfires. He's like, if you want me to be grateful, you better get me a surgery to fix my legs. So then we call him, and now it's just horribly backfiring.
Just goofing on him again.
All right, thanks, guys. I got to move along. Yes, Eric.
Hey, I was calling because I heard that you guys were talking about doing the football pool.
Yeah, guess who's not going to be in it? You. I'm sick of you.
Why?
Because you didn't fly with balloons like you said you were going to. I even got Sal to agree to your demands. And we've replaced you. I got Elegant Elliot Offen and Alice, Crazy Alice.
And Bigfoot.
And Bigfoot. Bigfoot. And you could have won 25 G's and been in a football pool.
But too bad.
Too bad.
Bye.
I give you no potatoes.
I sent Will an email showing the only way that I would agree to do the balloon thing.
We don't care.
Okay. Who cares?
You had your shot. Goodbye.
And the doctor said, no way can I do it the other way.
You want to get a doctor to cure you of all of your ailments. And, you know, I just saw the movie Jackass 2. You could so fly with balloons. Those guys those guys ram their heads into cement walls.
You want to know something? The Mythbusters of Discovery Channel prove that it can't be done.
The what? Mythbusters? Is that what you said?
Yes, on the Discovery Channel. They put a person that weighs 110 pounds.
Letterman did it to Paul Newman. He got Paul Newman to fly. And you're easy. How much do you weigh?
85.
Yeah. He weighs 85 pounds. No sweat. They got a grown man like Paul Newman to do it. And if it can't be done, why not let us try?
If you would like to do it the way that Letterman did it to Paul Newman, I'll do it.
Okay. That's what we always proposed.
Oh, it's not. Go back to June 6th.
Oh, God.
You will see.
How did Letterman fly Paul Newman? He attached him to a balloon. What's the difference?
In a chair.
Oh.
The way that you want to do it from the day one on June 6th when
he did it in a chair. That's lame.
Yeah, we want to do it the right way.
Well.
Well, I'm not doing it that way.
All right. Fair enough.
Go find your own football pool. Are you crying?
Are you crying?
No.
All right, just asking.
We haven't made you cry yet.
I don't know, Eric. Eric, and then I give you a radio show, and that becomes a whole hassle. I don't know.
It's on TV shows. It's all bad.
Eric, look at Wee Man in the Jackass. Here's a midget. You know, God dealt him a shitty hand, and what does he do? He embraces it. They ask him to kick himself in the head. He kicks himself in the head.
They punch him in the balls. He doesn't complain.
If they wanted him to fly, he'd have flown.
And he makes money, and he bangs broads, and he gets drunk and has a great f***ing time.
Right.
Do it. Be like Wee Man.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like anyone else. I want my own pygmy. Like myself.
I was banking on you to be my Wee Man.
Embrace life.
It's getting harder and harder to find midgets.
They're all uptight.
Because you call them by the wrong name.
I need a Wee Man. What is it, Sal?
Hey, good morning. Like, Eric is being such a dick. We did a great prank call with him the other day with Blue Iris.
Yeah.
And she called us Florence Nightingale to help him out. Yeah. And he won't let us play it. And
you see,
that's
Eric,
what I'm talking about.
You don't want to play.
You don't take one for the team ever.
Wee Man would let it play. And he gets drunk and chicks.
Blue Iris calls you, and then you say no. You don't give permission. It's getting more and more difficult with you.
You know why, Sal? What was the promise that you made me when I agreed for you guys putting the 750 balloons? That promise from you was no more pranks.
But it wasn't a prank. She was really trying to help.
Why would you think that's a prank?
And I had nothing to do with it. She decided to do it completely on her own.
What did she say in the prank
She
call?
said, I think she can't stretch his legs, but she could suck his cock and stretch that out. But we had nothing to do with it.
I'll stretch your cock.
And she sung him a lullaby because Eric wanted to sleep.
Was it funny?
It's in pink on Gary Preview 2 in pink on the right.
Eric, I want to hear it.
I kept hanging up on her. I wasn't giving her the...
Eric, I want to hear it.
Can we listen to it?
Go ahead.
All right.
She's the one that sounds like an idiot.
All right, here we go. Good.
Hello?
Hi, Eric. This is Nurse Iris. I want to help your legs. I can make you taller if you let me suck your cock. Hello? Are you there, midget? Hello? This is Nurse Iris. Answer me, you little f***er.
Hello?
Eric?
Listen, you ugly old bat. I am trying to sleep. Leave me the f*** alone. Now.
I'll make you taller. I'll suck your cock. It's Nurse Iris.
Get a life, you retarded old bitch. Stop wasting my minutes.
I just want to help. You can ride around in my tent if you want.
Hello?
Can I sing you a midget lullaby?
Knock it off.
Rock-a-bye midgets on the stool top. When you fall off.
You guys are driving him crazy. He just wants to sleep.
You old bat.
Why don't you just take the phone off the hook?
And my important call might come in.
Eric, I can't believe you fell for that.
I'm waiting
I
for...
don't fall for that. I kept hanging up on the stupid old bat.
Can't believe you thought that was Florence Nightingale.
I didn't think it was anyone but that retarded old bat.
Well, why is she an old bat? I mean, what did she do?
Don't attack her, Eric.
Yeah.
What the f***
Yeah, that's not a nice name to call someone.
Right, that's not what this show's about.
All right, Eric. You coming to Beer League, the premiere?
Did he get tickets already?
I'd give him tickets.
Oh, come on, man, yeah.
Of course.
Come.
Eric, let us play the call. He gets rewarded.
We need celebrities there. You'd be doing me a favor, Eric. I need no celebrities are coming except Howard and Robin and
Can
Fred.
we fly you in?
Yeah, every movie's going to be successful. Going up against The Rock. That's the way to win #1 at the box office.
Well, don't be negative about it. If you're, I want you at the premiere, and you're going to attack me?
This is not going well.
Yeah. Don't bring up The Rock.
All right, Eric, I got to go.
Oh, hey, wait.
I'll see you later.
We got to go.
I'll think about the offer of coming to the premiere.
All right. Good.
Thanks, buddy.
We'd love to see you.
Clear my calendar.
Thank you, Eric.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
So, if he flies into the Ziegfeld on balloons, what a favor that would be to me.
Eric the Midget on in Sacramento. Yes, Eric.
Good morning.
Morning.
I was calling because of the fact that I was hoping that you guys would still reconsider putting me in the football pool.
Oh, I thought you were calling about 9/11.
It's all about you.
I thought you were calling because you realized you should be flying with balloons. Eric, no. By the way, speaking of the football pool.
Oh, yeah, how did people do this weekend?
This is wild. Okay, there's a $25,000 prize. There are 4 people in it. Bigfoot, the new Bigfoot. Elliot Offen, Crazy Alice, and Artie. And this is great. Bigfoot took the Jets, getting 2.5 points from the Titans and won.
Yeah, see, I watched the Jets game. I said, well, Bigfoot's in.
Crazy Alice took Cincinnati, which I thought was crazy with no points, and Artie thought was crazy. She won. Elliot Offen took Dallas, getting 1 point from the Jaguars. He lost. And guess who else lost?
Artie Lang.
Artie Lang took the Cardinals, giving 7.5 points to the 49ers, and he lost.
I lost by half a point. They won by 7. And guess who really bet it?
You!
Yeah.
How much did you lose?
$2,000.
$2,000. Oh, man.
How do you manage to be so bad at something you love so much?
I'm continuing the greatness of this. You got to admit it.
So Bigfoot and Crazy Alice in the lead on the football pool.
I'm like the Giants, and they lost. I went with the wrong Manning brother and bet $5,000.
No, I didn't bet on the Giants.
I'm overweight, and my girlfriend doesn't like me. You f***ing baby jerk-off.
What?
Who's this? I thought we were talking to Eric.
No, that was voicemail.
Oh. Oh, my goodness.
I wasn't stupid enough to bet the Giants.
Howard?
See, Eric, if you'd only flown with balloons, you would have been in on the phone.
Yeah.
Well, I would have been tied with Artie, though.
Oh, would you have?
I had the same idea.
Oh, well, we don't need you then. We need somebody who can beat Artie.
What is it, Gary?
I heard that Artie's loss is even worse. I heard that the other team kicked really a meaningless field goal.
Unbelievable.
To just put you under. Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Because I was giving 7.5. And they won by 7.
You sound like a real loser.
Yeah, 7.5, they won by 7. That's what happened.
Amazing. Well,
I
I'm sure
won.
Crazy Alice is having a field day.
Yeah, and she thought it was
7, by the way. She didn't even know until this morning that she had won.
She thought it was 7, by the way. It was even.
Yeah. I never would have taken Cincinnati. I've always.
Oh no, they're really good. I mean, they got a great quarterback.
Yeah. But why would you take 7.5? Why would you go with that spread?
Because I think Arizona is good this year. They're going to be surprising, and they are, but they're not 7.5 good. They're 7 good.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. I have some bad news here. Anna Nicole Smith's adult son dies in the Bahamas.
What? Oh, wow.
Yeah, he died suddenly in the Bahamas on Sunday, 3 days after the Playboy Playmate gave birth to a little girl. She was pregnant.
Wow.
And she gave birth.
Oh, you're talking about the kid who was on the reality show?
Yes.
Oh, my God. How did that
They
happen?
haven't learned yet the cause of death and do not believe that drugs or alcohol was a factor.
Oh, that's awful. What happened, Gary?
I don't know. And when I heard that, I actually feel really bad because when she was up here that first time, when she was on the E! Show, when she was like all over the place, she had him with her. Yeah. So I spent like an hour in the green room with him. He must have been like 10 years old. And I remember thinking to myself, he's handling this really well. His mom's just all over the place. And he seemed more well-adjusted than a 10-year-old should when that's going on.
Well, you know what was interesting, even during the reality show, he kept saying, I don't want to be a part of it. Yeah. I don't want to be a part of it. Oh. And eventually they stopped putting the camera on him because he wanted to have a normal life.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
that's
20
awful.
years old.
Oof, that's bad news. I mean, that poor kid. I used to watch that reality show, and I'd go, oh, my God, look at the nightmare he's on. I wanted to hug him.
Right, yeah, you wanted to try to save him from the situation.
Yeah, it was so weird. When she came up that one time, Howard, it was just her and her son. There was nobody with them. And she just came into our studio and just left him in the green room. Yeah. By himself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very upsetting.
Yeah, that's right. He was 16 at the time of that show. Yeah, and it's definitely 4 years ago. It's fucking awful.
All right, Eric. I'm sorry, but we've got the whole thing put together between Bigfoot, Elliot, Crazy, and Crazy Alice and Artie. Gary
did have a good idea, though, on the wrap-up show. He said that High Pitch Eric wanted to be in on this, and so he said maybe I should, or Jeff the Drunk wants to be in on it.
Of course.
He said maybe I'll just have Jeff start making his picks like an alternate juror, just in case Elliot Offen doesn't make it through the whole thing.
Well, it's a lot of money, man. I mean, that's a nice prize, $25,000, man.
You think that'll keep Elliot in it?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Keep me in it. All right, Eric, thank you.
You're not crazy.
Wait, before you let me go, you know how you guys invited me to Artie's opening this Wednesday?
Yes, the premiere is Wednesday night.
Yes, to fly in, yes.
Well, I can't do that, but if you guys agreed to have me or set something up where I could go to the opening next month of WWE's John Cena's The Marine, I would be willing to do the balloon thing under the provision that you guys sign a release saying that you guys will be responsible for any injuries.
See you later, Eric.
All right, Eric, I got to go. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, we're done with you. we're not getting involved in legal problems. Bye, Eric. It's crazy. Yeah, what do I got to sign?
Under the proviso that you sign away everything.
Under the proviso. You die on this show. If you die, it's your problem.
Quid pro quo.
Yeah. I want tickets to the WWCCSE.
John Cena.
John Cena's. If you sign under the proviso.
Habeas corpus.
Proviso.
With the proviso. Proviso.
He's reading from a legal document.
He's Eric the Midget. Where do you get proviso?
if you would have your attorneys sign under the proviso.
We will draw up a legal document.
Should my attorney or your attorney get working on that?
Provided all the papers are signed.
Watch the movie Jackass. Nobody's signing anything. Just go out and do it.
I'm trying to think the last time I heard the word proviso. I think it was from James Lipton on that.
You got to be more like Richard Christie, who sees that the crocodile hunter gets stung by a stingray and dies, and then says, I want to be put in a vat of stingrays.
His penis, no less.
His penis.
He wants a barb through his penis.
You ain't got to sign nothing.
Some guy, I don't need to sign. I'm ready to get my penis burned by a stingray.
Under the proviso.
Under the proviso that your attorney draws up something. Here's some guy who contacted us about that, for real.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Richard, what's going on? My name's Ryan. I'm one of the bigger importers of tropical fish in the United States. And I heard you say on the radio today you'd be willing to get into a tank with some stingrays. So I just wanted to offer you... I will ship you guys some stingrays for free if you'll jump in a tank of them. I thought it would be hilarious if you guys got a Dunkin' booth up there with one of the clear bottoms, and you fill the bottom with stingrays, obviously in water, and you got up there naked, and those guys could throw a ball and try and knock you down into the Dunkin' booth with the stingrays. I thought that would be funny.
Great idea.
By the way, doing a great job.
We'll do it under the proviso. You must agree to an adjournment in contemplation of dismissal.
In the event of an untoward accident.
In the event of my unfortunate demise, you will sign the following agreement with my attorney.
I love this.
Before I go on with the email, Katie Couric, I had to finish this thought. Just stay with me. I'm sorry, I'm jumping around. But we were on the air the other day and listening to Katie Couric's first broadcast, and at the end she asked the listeners for help finding a slogan. And we said, well, why doesn't she go with Eric the Midget slogan, goodbye for now? Well, sure enough, she's done it. Listen to this.
That's the CBS Evening News. I'll be back at 9 Eastern Time, 8 Central, with live coverage of the President's address to the nation. I'm Katie Couric. Good night for now.
She went with goodbye for now.
She changed it a little. Good night for now.
Good night for now. Hey, Eric, she stole your slogan.
Oh, well.
Oh, God. Such high energy, I can't take it.
Check it out.
Hello.
Harmony.
Is your mother home?
I wish we could fast forward 2 hours for when Dee and Bubba get in here and start fighting. That's all I want.
Instead, we have to slog through Eric.
Hello. Oh, well, I guess.
Yes, Eric, what?
I just think Eric should get some credit for goodbye for now. That's all. Yes, Eric?
I'm calling to ask how come you did not accept the offer that I gave you yesterday.
You mean the one where I have to sign legal documents if you fly with balloons?
Yes.
With an admission of guilt if anything happens to you?
Then it's bye for good.
Yeah. No,
Why didn't you accept that?
You know, when you watch Jackass, it's not my, they're not signing agreements, legal documents. You want to come in and fly with balloons like a man? Fine. I'm not signing any documents.
Well, if you have any thought...
Why don't you sign a document for me?
Or what?
I don't know. Do your parents have any money? That you owe me all your money if anything goes wrong when you fly with balloons. I'm not going to sign a friggin' document. Hey, what is this? What are you, Perry Mason?
We're tired of all your red tape.
Are you out of your mind?
You want to come in here and fly with balloons, go ahead. How do I know you're not going to drop dead? You've got all kind of medical issues. You could get a friggin' heart attack.
Or he's going to pull a thing.
I was injured
during
the balloon stunt. Now I want to own 2 of your satellites.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna fake it.
Right.
Right. And who's not going to feel bad for him? He's
Who could tell if he was injured?
I pulled a hamstring.
The guy's the size of a pumpkin. He's going to go in front of a jury and he's going to look great.
I'll never play football again.
That happened to you after you flew? Oh, my God.
Look at me. I'll never be a ballroom dancer now.
I love you, Eric, but you're a wacky guy.
Well, Johnny was the one that came up with that idea of having you guys sign documents.
Well, take it back to Johnny.
Tell Johnny to sign documents with you. All right. Bye for now.
Wait a minute. If you thought that I was going to back out of it, I wouldn't back out of it because of what I asked you to, get for if I did it.
We don't care about that.
Eric, I've been doing this tango with you for years, man. It's ridiculous.
Get your own ticket. You told us you didn't need us.
Yeah, what happened to that? Now you need us for tickets to what? What do you want tickets to?
Chris Senna's something or other.
What is it again?
Wrestling.
Good grief, you have a bad memory. John Cena.
Oh, John Cena.
Movie opening.
John Cena movie opening. What is that?
He's a wrestler that did a movie?
Yes, his movie that's opening next month.
He's doing Macbeth.
I guess you're going to go to one of the regular showings.
I guess you're going to have to go to the regular movies with everyone else. Sorry. No deal.
Howard, just so you know, the people from the movie company have been offering me all sorts of stuff for that movie, so I can easily get him top-notch whatever he wants if he would do what we want.
Well, why don't we all go and leave Eric home? Eric, it would be a no-brainer to get you into that, according to Gary. But, I mean, you just are wild with your...
You're too hard to work with.
You're just too hard. You're too difficult to strike a deal with.
Either you fly me the way that Paul Newman got flown by Letterman, or you do it the way you want to and you have to sign release forms.
I got to go, man. We got a show to do. Bye for now.
Tell Bubba I'd like to talk to him sometime soon on his show.
Who?
Bubba.
Oh, Bubba? Okay, I'll tell him.
Why can't you just call him?
I tried to call. I can't get through ever.
That's bad if you get through on us.
Yeah, how does he get through to us?
Yeah, how do you get through to us?
Well, because I have the special numbers. I don't have any special numbers for him.
Okay.
Oh, you got the special number.
All right, Eric, thank you. Sorry, not willing to look over those documents. Draw them up. Let me take a look at them.
We'll have our lawyers.
Have your attorney draw them up and let me see what you're talking about. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye for now. I love that kid. I know. A lot of you write me emails saying, what do you put him on? I'm
not so enamored with him anymore.
I like him. You know, flying him with balloons would be my greatest pleasure.
Well, don't get me wrong. I'd like to see that, but I don't hang on every phone call the way I used to.
Fly me with balloons so I can meet Catherine Midgley. I'm a miserable midget who is only 2'3".
I love all the things that he wants to do, too. He wants to meet Catherine McPhee, and he wants to go to wrestling movies. I love his world.
He's a jerk-off.
I have a show-related question, if I may.
Go ahead.
Why hasn't Eric the Midget got in balloons and flown around yet?
Well, I think we're close to it. Eric, well, wait, let me ask him. He's on the phone.
Eric has called in every day this week.
Oh, my God, I'm so excited.
Are you a big Eric the Midget fan?
I'm a very big Eric the Midget fan. I'm very upset for him about the Katie Couric debacle.
What do you mean?
That she took his sign-off.
That was bull.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, goodbye for now. That's right. Eric.
Good morning.
Evidently, your two biggest fans are here. Sarah Silverman, the comedian. Are you a fan of hers?
Yeah.
Yes, now.
and Jimmy Kimmel from Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Howard?
Yes.
You know, Katie Couric did not do Good Night for Now last night.
I know, she changes it every night.
Oh, she's trying out different things.
She changed it to, this is a sticky situation.
What, Eric, answer Jimmy's question. Jimmy wants to see you fly with balloons. Sarah wants to see you fly with balloons. Why are you not flying with balloons?
Why are you not flying?
Jimmy, I'll tell you the snag. Eric wants me to sign a document drawn up by his lawyer.
He has a lawyer.
That would hold me responsible for anything that happens to him during balloon flying.
Right.
And I said to him, look, the Jackass guys don't make people sign things. Steve-O doesn't come in here and make me sign a document before he has darts put in his ass. I don't want to sign anything.
I think you should sign it.
What more could happen to him that God hasn't already done already?
Yeah, but that's the point. He'll say, oh, my neck hurts. And then he'll go in front of a jury, and I'll be responsible. And you know he's not even for real.
Yeah, we've seen that song and dance, Eric.
I mean, I can't risk that. Eric's going to die at any moment, probably anyway.
Can't blame us for that.
No, I'm not.
What do you mean, no, you're not? Please. You're very fragile, my friend.
You told us you'd already lived past your life expectancy.
Yeah, my luck, you'll come on here, fly by balloons, and have a little heart attack.
Right. Yeah, it's all gravy now.
Right.
I don't believe that Eric is cowardly enough to have a lawyer draw up a document. I bet that's some lawyer getting involved and saying, "Hey, Eric, look at this. We should do this. We could cover you. Who knows? Maybe we'll make some money out of this deal." That can't be Eric's idea.
Howard's putting words in my mouth.
Right.
There's not even a lawyer involved.
Right.
So I don't never even talk to a lawyer.
But you wanted us to sign a document.
I assume that you are a litigious little midget because you immediately brought up the law, that I'm signing a document. I assumed you had a lawyer when you asked me to sign a document.
You wrote this up yourself?
No.
A clown drew it up for him.
Well, if you wrote it yourself, he'll sign it.
If it's in crayon, he'll sign it.
You're what we call a litigious.
A litigious.
You're a litigious, midget.
Eric?
Yes.
So answer Jimmy's question. What is the real hang-up here?
Why aren't you flying?
Well, last night I reached the decision to do it until some jackass on the line said that he had my home address and was going to post it on SFN. So that idiot with the name, the president of Howard Stern Chat, that asshole blew it for everybody.
What's that got to do with us?
It'll make me suffer.
I don't want jackasses threatening me, holding my home address over my head.
Well, there you go. First of all, everything's over your head, Eric. Secondly, I think the important thing is you can't let this guy threaten you. If he's saying you better not get in those balloons or else I'm going to post your address, you got to tell him, screw you, I'm flying with balloons.
Boy, Jimmy is good.
Yeah, we should have called you when we first started this thing.
Yeah. I have been looking forward to this since the first time it was mentioned. It is one of my dreams to see a man fly around on balloons.
Especially Eric.
And Howard said it is going to happen, and I've been waiting and waiting.
Oh, it's going to happen. I see him splayed out like Superman, flying through the studio.
No, you know what? No one is seeing me out of my wheelchair. No one.
Let me ask you something.
We can't fly a wheelchair.
That's the other thing. I'm not flying your wheelchair. I'm flying you.
That's dangerous.
First of all, to be in a wheelchair and fly is not flying. That's like being in an airplane. I'm talking about you, like Superman, splayed out straight forward, with your arms in front of you, flying through the studio.
And your legs wherever they can be.
Right. And your legs out behind you. That's flying. Flying is in a wheelchair.
It's not like they're going to put you in some crazy, embarrassing costume. Like, you'll wear, like, a three-piece suit.
Right. Yeah. So that you look lawyerly.
Like you're a flying lawyer.
We'll take you to Brooks Brothers.
But that's an absolute. No wheelchair, right, Jimmy?
No, well, I don't see how physically you fly a wheelchair. It's too heavy.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Right.
You don't need a wheelchair in the air. It's just the same. You don't need a wheelchair in a pool, do you, Eric?
Yeah.
No, you're free.
No.
But I just do not want any wanted to see me out of the wheelchair.
Well, then we have another roadblock in our journey to flying.
I could even create a costume, like out of a blanket, so that no one will really see you. Like your head will be, it'll almost look like your head is just floating.
Cover you.
Your harness is going to cover your body.
A sack.
Yes,
I'll put you in a sack.
What about if instead of the wheelchair, it's in a crib?
In a baby crib.
Yeah, like a stroller.
Like that little bed that you see, sometimes with the balloons strung to it, like a mattress, a flying mattress.
Yeah. Like a hot air balloon.
What do you think of that? A baby
Alibaba. Ali baby.
You could be like the Midget of Oz.
You got to really think this through.
You got to be splayed out, though. You can't be in a wheelchair.
Are you going to watch? Are you going to watch Jimmy's special tonight?
I'll try.
No.
I'm dedicating it to you and the balloons.
What if Sarah Silverman flies with you?
I would do that.
You would, right? I know you would. And what if I flew you like in a room full of balloons, so that when if you even did fall, you just fall on a balloon?
You land on a balloon.
It'd be like one of those bouncing houses.
I don't know, Eric. To me, this sounds like a dream come true. I don't know what's so unpleasant about floating around with balloons.
I just feel kind of vulnerable out of the wheelchair.
No. That's silly.
That's your biggest problem. That's your biggest handicap in life, Eric, is your inability to be vulnerable.
Yeah, now you're just being a dick.
Yeah, I mean, that's the exciting part. If there was nothing to it, who would do it?
I know a lot of people in wheelchairs that I think they dream of the opportunity to fly around with balloons attached to them.
Yeah, just for example, Jimmy, name one.
My friend Alan.
Right.
He wants to fly with balloons?
I haven't specifically asked him, but I would think that, since he can't walk, that maybe flying around with balloons would be something he'd dream about.
And you know what? I would never call you Eric the Midget again. I'd call you Eric Knievel.
Ooh.
Eric Knievel.
Eric Knievel.
I like that.
Thank you. So think about that, Eric, okay? Digest that.
2 things before you let me go. One is a plug for a guy's website that's paying me, superfanonline.com.
Those could be on the balloons, that website.
Right, that could really generate
You
some
could
cash.
make so much money from putting ads on the balloons.
Right. And what else?
Also, if Mutt is listening, he has me as a VIP status. If my address pops up on there, this message is to Mutt, automatically get rid of that asshole.
All right, fair enough, Eric the Midget.
Whatever.
Thank you,
Why don't
Eric.
we just have Mutt change things to say that if Eric doesn't fly in balloons, he's going to post his address?
That's right.
Well, it's not Mutt who's doing it. Some other guy on there.
Thank you, Eric, and please consider the offer. Thank you.
Well, last night I was all set, ready to do it. Even I was going to...
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. Don't tease me.
Get your mind right. Get your mind right.
Ask Johnny Fratto. He has...
I'm going to fly you, and Sarah Silverman's going to probably breastfeed you while you fly. What do you think of that?
I'll do it if you'll fly.
All right.
I called Johnny Fratto, left him a message saying I would do it.
Go think about it, Eric.
Yeah, but you can't even... We will. By the time we would get you here, you're changing your mind every minute. Make up your mind.
See the negotiation I have to go through? I've hung up on him.
He's a real fickle pickle.
Yeah.
He sure is.
I just hope he does the right thing, that's all.
Eric the Midget is pissed at me. Let's find out why. Let's go to Eric. Eric, are you there? Eric?
Well, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm PO'd because of the fact that you hung up on me mid-sentence.
Oh, who can tell?
I mean, honestly, with your speech pattern, I can't tell when you're in the middle of a sentence. And secondly, it takes you a long time. I've got to move the show along. I can't be polite.
Well, as I was saying...
Oh, shit.
We were
done. I want you to go think about my offer.
Eric, you're acting like a jerk-off.
Right.
I was going to call in and say that I would come there the first week of October.
Oh, good.
But that guy made me pissed, and he...
All right.
Well, we can't wait. You get pissed every other day.
He's
You're going to be changing your mind. I know he's listening.
Yeah.
You're going to be changing your mind again. Goodbye.
There's a guy who says, anytime Eric the Midget is on, it's funny. I heard Eric the Midget say good morning, and that's it. I just couldn't breathe. The little bastard makes me laugh.
He's right there.
He's all angry with me again. He left 2 voicemails. I don't know if you want me to wait till Monday to play these, or you want them now.
Why not play them now?
All right, because here he is talking about the balloon stunt. He's threatening me that he's going to go to all other shows to do this stunt. Even though the stunt...
Oh, now it's our stunt. He's going to take it elsewhere.
Yeah, even though it's our stunt, it's our idea. He's threatening me, and I love... it's the greatest. Listen to this.
Here's a way to show you that I would legitimately do it. Do the balloon stunt. If you don't do it, I will take it to Jay Leno, to Ryan Seacrest, the idea. I will take the idea to Live with Regis and Kelly. Or maybe even some of the new talk shows that are starting. Megan Mullally.
Yeah, Megan Mullally's producer just called, and so did Regis and Kelly. They just said, we want to take a crippled midget and put him on balloons and fly him.
That's a Howard Stern thing. We don't do that.
Yeah, why don't you take your boring shtick to some suckfest like the Megan Mullally show? I'm sure that'll be
Rachel Ray.
Rachel Ray.
Even Tyra Banks.
Rachel Ray.
Anyone else but you. Oh, although I would not take...
On any other show, Eric, it would be so sad to see you flying around on balloons.
Right.
To the idiot David Letterman.
Oh, we won't take it to David Letterman.
Conan O'Brien, who is also an idiot.
He doesn't like David Letterman and Conan O'Brien. See, I know this.
Why does he not like them?
Because he doesn't have American Idol guests on. I'm thinking the 700 Club would fly Eric with balloons.
Isn't it weird? That's exactly why I like those 2 shows.
I am going to the 700 Club.
But my point being is if you don't do it, I'm going to give the idea to someone else to do.
All right.
And they will do it. That is how willing I actually am to doing this stunt. Now it's on your ass to actually get it done. Bye, you big-nosed piece of shit.
Wait a minute. What does that mean?
What, big-nosed piece of shit?
No, that it's on you to get it done. We've never said we wouldn't do it.
I want to do it. The guy just wants me to sign 57 legal documents he draws up. So I told him no. He keeps coming up with all kinds of whacked-out demands.
Right. So what was the second one?
The second phone call?
Uh-huh.
He's pissed at me for hanging up on him.
You big-nosed ass. Stop hanging up on me.
How great is he?
He's awesome.
Now you just blew it for yourself. Hanging up on me twice this morning. I was going to call in today. My main damn reason.
He really does sound like an evil little superhero.
Oh, he's great.
Like a villain in a superhero.
Main damn reason.
You hung up on me. But guess what? The tables will be turned, Batman.
Besides telling you that Dancing with the Stars is boring, was to tell you that if you wanted me to, I would fly on September the 30th to New York, stay there for the 1st and the 2nd, and do the damn balloon stunt on the 2nd. You want proof of that? Call Johnny Fratto and ask him to play the message for you that I left him. Because in that message, I told him that I had reached the decision to do the dumb-ass balloon stunt. But between you this morning hanging up on me twice, and that jackass threatening to post my apartment address on SFN, there's no shot in hell of doing that retarded ass stunt for you or your fans.
See, he always backs out.
I know. He always sets a date and he tells you that he was going to do it, but you already did something to piss him off.
Because someone posted my address on Stern Network, I'm not ever gonna do this stuff.
What do I have to do?
I was gonna do the dumb ass stuff.
Blow it out your ass.
Riddle me this.
Get ready, dynamic dimwits.
the evil little midget called Batman on the bat phone. Batman, I will fly to your lair and get you. You have 9 million days to comply, or I will not destroy the world.
Dumbass.
I have your butler, Alfred, not tied up.
All right, anything else in the news, Robin? Anybody want to talk to Eric the Midget and Johnny Fratto?
Oh, geez, I like Johnny.
Hey, Eric. Johnny.
Good morning.
Morning.
Stop referring to me as Eric the Midget.
Here we go again.
Goodbye. See you later,
All right,
Eric.
nice talking to you. Bye-bye.
Did they hang up on you?
No, we didn't hang up.
Oh, you guys heard it.
What is it, Eric?
I'm calling because some of your listeners are taking that balloon stunt too seriously.
Howard, and I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning for this, okay?
Eric, when are you going to fly with balloons?
I'm not going to do it. And
yeah, well, you made a big mistake because, guess what? I got contacted by one of these wrestling dudes who totally wants to hang with you.
Oh, there you go, Eric.
Who?
Who? Wait, I'll have Baba Booey tell you. I don't know one from the other. This guy's coming in, and then they called, and they wanted Eric involved, and the whole thing. Gary, come here. We could have set you up, dude. What was the thing?
Okay. You know the movie The Marine, Eric?
Yes.
And you know the guy, John Cena? I guess he's the...
John Cena?
John Cena. And so the movie company has been emailing me. They are begging me. They're willing... I think October 4th is a premiere in L.A., the big premiere. All the stars of the movie are going to be there. And they want to fly you in. And I said to them, I don't even think that he flies. And they said they would send a car for you. They want to send you to the premiere of the movie.
Okay.
No, I say...
But it's not going to happen.
I say it doesn't happen. You got to fly with balloons.
Eric, fly with the f***ing balloons, please.
Yeah,
fly.
See,
you're going to love it.
Tony, though, that gives that one guy satisfaction.
No, Howard. There's a f***ing fan that's writing him emails and threatening him and blackmailing him and all kinds.
Blackmail? What could you blackmail Eric with?
What are you getting out of Eric?
He's going to give out his address and his phone number.
Eric, instead of thinking of, like, that fan or satisfying us, just think of what... This is like a dream for you. I know you've been asking...
The gift of flight.
To go to the movie and meet the people. I mean, they'll throw you right on the red carpet, dude.
Eric, you'll be thrilled. You'll be free.
Howard, tell him about how much Jimmy Kimmel was appreciating the flying thing.
Jimmy says it's got to happen. Jimmy Kimmel loves it.
They're fans of yours. They're fans, Jimmy and Sarah.
Yeah, they all were asking, has he flown yet? When is he flying?
Jimmy writes me an email once a week. When is Eric going to fly with balloons? I go, Jimmy, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
It's going to change your whole f***ing life.
Yeah.
For the good or the bad?
One way or the other.
You never know until you do it.
I mean, Eric, it's such a great thing. I get the impression that your life doesn't have a lot of excitement in it. This is exciting. You come to New York, you go to the screening. It's exciting.
Eric, you heard Nicole Eggert said she will fly with you. Sarah Silverman said she'll fly with you. I'll make that Johnny, my son, fly with you. Okay, and we'll fly that by just his legs. We'll hang him upside down. It'll be unbelievable hard.
Only problem is, if I do it, I get cut off.
Cut off from what?
Well, Howard, his family is threatening to cut off his allowance.
How much allowance do they give you?
The apartment. They won't pay for it anymore if I do it.
Yeah, but you know why that's happening?
They got to pay for it.
You're
in a wheelchair. What are they going to do, abandon you?
They're bluffing.
Hey, Eric,
that's a bluff.
When you talk to your parents, don't they realize that you have very few joys in your life and that this is the opportunity to make you happy?
That's what I'm telling him. I'm saying that his parents aren't going to be around forever. Let's face the reality. And this is something that makes you somebody.
But you know why it's happening? You waited so long, everybody's chiming in on it. You should have just done it.
And I still say Eric's parents aren't going to cut him off. I mean,
of course not.
That would be really cruel.
It's almost child abuse. I mean, what are they going to do? He'll be out on the street.
His father's a cop.
Can I speak, please?
Go right ahead.
My dad is 100% serious.
Really?
We'll do it.
What would he do? Like he'd have you be homeless?
He'd see you on the street?
It would probably arrest me.
It would displace me and my roommate. My roommate would have to go back to the place that he was before.
All right, I'm going to make... you know what? I always feel bad for you, all right? I'm going to put the flying with balloons thing on hold for a second, because I know we're never going to get anywhere with it. But I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. This is... hey, Kevin, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Kevin Lofton's on the phone. This guy made a cartoon of Eric.
Oh, it's great.
And I could play it anyway, but I always like to have Eric's permission.
Right.
I'll play the cartoon on Howard TV. You get to go to the premiere. How's that?
Do it.
Come on, Eric.
Do it, Eric. Do it.
We worked really hard on this thing, man, and
it's good. The fans will love it.
We put you in a nice suit. I mean, you're not represented bad at all.
And I'll put the flying with balloons discussion on hold for now. But you will fly with balloons, but...
Eric, please f***ing do it, because you know what?
Deal or no deal? Now talk to your guy, Johnny Fratto. Deal or no deal? I'm going to give you 1 minute to talk to Johnny.
And just a reminder, they're going to treat you like a king, Eric. Treat you like a king.
And that's the truth, Eric. Once you see how the people react to the cartoon, you're going to want to do it. Hey, Howard.
The thing I don't like about the...
I'll bet you could go on Jimmy Kimmel after you do it.
Johnny, let me speak, please.
This
me off.
He's killing me. It's fucking... I just flew in from Tokyo. Oh, go ahead.
The one thing I don't like about the cartoon is the fact that Tabitha is peeing on me. I mean, I don't want it.
What? What's wrong with that? Come on.
What? It's a cartoon.
Hey, Eric,
you maniac.
It's such a small part of the cartoon.
All right, Eric, here it is. Time's up. Deal?
Oh, Eric, please.
Or no deal?
Eric, please.
Hey, Eric, let us play this, and then...
The movie company will... Kevin, excuse me. The movie company will send you to the premiere.
Fly or drive you, however you want to get there.
You will hang with...
John Cena?
Yeah.
And whoever else is in the movie.
And you will be at the premiere.
Is it in L.A.?
It's in L.A. So you can probably stay at Johnny's place.
Eric, you can stay at my place. You can take my fucking Rolls Royce. I will get you a driver with the Rolls Royce, and I'll put 6 of the hottest girls in the world in that car with you.
So you pull up to the red carpet in a Rolls Royce.
All right. Enough of this. Do you want the deal or no deal?
Deal.
What?
Deal, he said.
Did I hear deal?
Not like that, you didn't.
What did I hear?
You heard deal.
All right, deal. All right. Hey. All right, so Eric the Midget's going to go to the premiere. And Kevin Lofton...
Stop calling me that.
Eric the Midget's going to go to the premiere, and Kevin Lofton will see your cartoon debuting on Howard TV this month.
Hey, finally. Thank you, Eric.
Yeah. Eric, hold on. I'll get you the details.
All right, Eric.
Howard, can you leave them on the line for 1 second? I got a little something that's kind of funny that they did. These guys are so funny. They're like a little team. Eric's like his little sidekick. No. They called in earlier, and I had them transfer these two.
Was you dumb hick.
I pranked them.
What did you do?
I just used Ronnie clips to prank them. Can we play that, Eric? Is that okay?
Yeah, let's hear that.
Ahead. Play it.
Yeah,
it's in gray, dark gray on preview page 2. But it's funny because Eric starts yelling at Johnny.
All right, here we go. Here is Eric the Midget and...
Stop calling.
And Johnny Fratto calling in before. And what'd you use, Ronnie clips?
Yeah.
All right, let's listen into this. Here we go.
Hello.
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 Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
This is Eric.
So what's your problem, man? I don't get you.
Johnny, hang up.
What is wrong with you?
It's a prank, Johnny.
What is your problem, man?
Disconnected, Johnny.
It's the tape. It's the tape.
What do you know, motherfucker? What do you know?
Johnny, hang up on him.
There's something wrong with you, man.
It's a tape. It's a tape for Ronnie.
Yeah, you too.
Johnny, you're the one that called it in. Hang up.
Let him go. It's a fucking tape.
You're a total asshole.
Yeah. Talk back to it, Eric. Talk back to it. It's a tape.
Oh, man.
Talk back to it, Eric.
You.
They had a weird connection going on.
Yeah, it was pretty. The quality was weird. All right, so that's good. This worked out. And, Eric, we will have you fly with balloons. It'll happen. And I really don't predict your parents will cut you off. I can't see that happening.
I got a new video.
Once he sees the popularity from the the cartoon, he's going to see that what's going to happen. It's almost like seeing something in the future.
Well, you're absolutely right. Eric the Midget cartoon will premiere tomorrow night on Howard TV. And I've seen it, and it is funny, man. And I'm telling you, this is going to put Eric over the top.
Eric telling you want merchandising rights, though. You want the rights to use the images for T-shirts.
We'll have that negotiation another time.
Then you won't even need your mom and dad's money.
That's right.
Can you please start?
Yes.
Can you please stop referring to me as Eric the Midget?
No deal.
It's just a word. It's just a word. Howard, call me Johnny the Dago.
Johnny the Dago.
See? Nothing. Ain't got. I call him Howard the Jew. Nothing.
Who cares?
Nothing. See what I mean? It's just a word.
You got to man up.
That's all. Yeah, it's just a word. It's just a word.
That's all.
That's all.
You know, Johnny, you're good for him. You talk sense to him.
I don't know why he puts up with him.
This is the only motherfucker in the world that can get me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I am.
Johnny, what is going on here? Why are you putting up with Eric? I mean, why are you involved in all this?
You know what? I actually like Eric, and I believe what Gary just said. I believe that this is a guy that doesn't realize that he could probably have a lot of fun in his life. He's not having a whole lot of fun, and he doesn't realize what's going to happen.
You know what I'm going to do for you, Eric? I'm not going to call you. I'm going to go back to Eric the astronaut.
No, I don't like that one either.
Well,
I actually like that, you know.
You choose Eric the astronaut or Eric the Midget. Which one do you want?
I'll go with the astronaut.
Yeah.
But what's wrong with being an astronaut? Wouldn't you be an astronaut? I just had to fly to Japan. I don't even fly.
How about Eric the Grouch?
All right, Eric the Grouch.
No.
How about Eric the guy who hates being called a midget?
How about Eric the guy who's going to fly with balloons?
He's going to do it. No, once he sees the cartoon, he's going to laugh.
The cartoon is good. It is really, really good. This guy, Kevin, made a great cartoon. Kevin Lofton.
Howard, you know, I tried to call you for the last 2 days because I just got back from Tokyo. We just opened up our very first Beverly Hills Chopper store right in the Shibuya district in Tokyo. Fabulous store. These Japanese people really nice. I wanted to call and talk to George Takei. Couldn't get through last night.
Yeah, well, we were so damn busy. But hey, listen, Johnny, I got to go because they got Gilbert here. But
well, let me tell you something. They know who you are in Tokyo. They know who you are. The Japanese that speak English know Howard Stern.
Really?
And we actually videotaped. We took a video camera with us and we talked to them.
Hey, Eric.
They know you.
Eric,
yeah?
Would you prefer Eric the Pygmy?
No.
Hey, if he's big in Japan, you should make an action figure based on a cartoon. They like action figures over there.
You know what? We could make it lifestyle. Eric, you know, I met a guy that makes it fucking, you know, like Transformers.
How about Eric the man Tabitha Stephen pees on in the cartoon?
Oh.
How about Grumpy Smurf?
How about Eric the Grumpy Smurf?
Eric the urine-stenched midget.
Grumpy Smurf.
Eric, I love you. You don't have to worry about a thing. You're going, and that's what matters. You'll be among your beloved wrestlers, okay?
There it is.
All right, enough. All right, we'll save the balloon discussion for another time.
All right.
All right, thank you, Eric.
Artie?
Yeah, Johnny Fratto.
We're going to Tokyo, and you're going to Tokyo. We got to go back in November because we're opening up another store. You got to go. Have you been to Tokyo?
What about you, Johnny? You ever do smack?
No. I snorted it once when I was a kid. I snorted it just, you know, like to see what it was like.
Right.
But it was too freaky for me. It was too, you know, I don't like to numb, you know what I mean?
You want to feel something.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like to be numb. I don't like that numb feeling.
Yeah, as Pink Floyd said, you're comfortably numb.
All right. Hey, Johnny, I got to roll, but thank you guys. And I'm looking forward to seeing the cartoon. And Eric, have a good time with all the wrestlers and call me and tell me how it was.
Artie, did they tell you about the thing that's out here for you?
What?
The Jim McClure didn't tell you?
No.
Hey, Johnny, I got to go.
I got something out here for Artie. I got something, a major let me tell him this real quick, Howard. I promise I'll go fast. Artie, there's a girl that's an actress. I'm not going to say the name because she dates somebody.
Yeah.
the girl is f***ing nuts about you. She's f***ing crazy about you. And she told me, she said, if you can keep it on the down low, if he'll keep it on the down low, I'll and when you get here and you see who it is, you won't believe it.
Wait a second. Hold it. Now you got my interest.
Now you want to stay on.
It's a well-known actress.
Well, I mean, she's well-known.
Is it Paris Hilton?
No, it's not Paris Hilton. But I'll tell you what, she's better looking than Paris Hilton.
You're telling me that you know an actress?
Yes.
Someone on TV right now?
No, she's in movies right now.
She's in movies.
Movie star.
Would we know her name?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And you're telling me...
She told me that she would f*** Artie. She listens to the show. She loves the show. And she told me to tell you something, too, but I ain't going to tell you because you're going to cut me f***ing off.
I won't cut you off.
You guys got to bum rush me every time I get on the f***ing phone.
All right, tell me what she said.
No, well, first let me tell you what she said about Artie.
What'd she say?
She liked Artie since Mad TV. And she said to me, she said, do you know him? And I said, well, I don't really know him. You know, I mean, I just know him just like these little things on the radio. But we're not really friends or anything. I mean, I'm not close enough to call him. She said that, I said, but he does come out here to see Casey occasionally. She said, if you can make it, if you can arrange it to where nobody knows.
Why is she so embarrassed to be with Artie?
She's got a boyfriend?
About that. She's got a boyfriend.
Oh, shit.
I mean, she's got a fiance. And
Fiance?
And the fiance is a director. He's a young director. And he's a little on the portly side. I mean, not as big as Artie, but you know, he's not really. I mean, but the girl, it's all about comedians. I mean, she spent like 2 hours talking about Chris Farley to me.
I think I know who you're talking about, actually.
Is she hot?
Yes, white hot, scary. It was scary. I heard the f***ing whole story. And
like a 10? Like is she as hot as Nicole Eggert?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Is the director a well-known guy?
Getting well-known.
So you don't know who this is, Artie?
Artie, do it.
Yeah, I think I know who he's talking about.
Really?
And you know, Artie, what she said...
Is it Clay Aiken?
Artie, she said she met you.
Yeah, no, I got a vibe from this girl if it's the same girl you're talking about.
So you would do her, right?
Oh, my God, the girl's hot as hell.
She loves comics. I mean, her whole thing was comics. I mean, she sat there and talked about Sam Kinison, and she talked about f***ing Dice, and she don't like Dice. She loved Kinison, but she didn't never know him or never meet him.
How did she meet me?
She met you at a party, but she said you f***ed her off.
What?
She said she was actually trying to talk to you, and you kind of like didn't, respond.
Oh, then maybe I'm thinking of somebody different.
All right, hey, Johnny, I got to go, but I'm going to talk.
Fascinating. If
we definitely want to get more information on this. Johnny, by the way, thank you. And Johnny owns this whole motorcycle thing that he's talking about.
Hey, guys, sonofagunpastasauce.com.
All right, later, Johnny.
Son of a gun.
Bye, Eric.
I got
can't get rid of these guys.
I know. Nobody will say goodbye.
Johnny won't say goodbye to me. Goodbye, Johnny.
All right, guys.
All right.
All right. See you out.
All right. Take care.
Eric?
Bye, Kevin.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. All right. We got out of that on Howard TV we can show the Eric cartoon, and it's so funny that I'm really glad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been sitting on that for a while. And I could have shown it at any time, but I don't want to torture Eric. I mean, if he didn't want me to do it, I wouldn't do it. There it is. You can see a little bit of it right there. Look. See, there he is. That's him flying in space.
Oh, that's funny.
And then there it's Eric the Midget, and he's got his own logo. And here, I'll let you see some images. That's him with Blue Iris.
Oh, wow, look at Blue. That's great.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you can't hear the audio, so it's...
That's fucking great. Blue Iris is awesome.
Eric Bangs Tabitha.
That's the name of the cartoon, Eric Bangs Tabitha. Here he is measuring his dick. Okay, turn it off. We can't...
Yeah, stop it. We're watching a silent film.
Yeah, the audience can't see it. The voicemail was all full. This is Eric the Midget.
Hey, well, this message is for Artie for when he comes back on Monday. Hey, Artie, if your movie fails and you don't make any money off of this movie, I have an idea for you. There's a new energy drink that's out that you could become a spokesperson for. The drink's called cocaine. Yeah, it's a real drink. So you could become a spokesperson for, something like.
The kid's weird, huh?
Yeah, very negative.
I don't even know what he's talking about. It just sounds to me like...
Hey, Hardy.
When he's doing that setup, it's like...
The cocaine joke, 42 years old, I believe, today.
Yeah.
It's his 42nd birthday of that joke.
And what is the drink is Coca-Cola, but he's calling it cocaine?
Yeah. No. Actually, there is a new energy drink out called... cocaine.
Are you kidding me?
No,
is that true?
It's absolutely true.
And then Artie could be the spokesperson.
Wait a minute.
That's right.
Kid's onto something there. I didn't know there was a real drink called that.
Cocaine, the drink endorsed by Artie Lang. And if anyone knows what cocaine's like, it's your loser ass.
What?
Fat ass.
He's saying, well, Artie knows what cocaine is like.
Oh, I see. I couldn't understand him.
Well, Artie already has an exclusive deal with heroin, a new drink that's coming out in about a month. So how's that smart ass?
Let me tell you something. This kid's onto something. I didn't know there was a drink called cocaine.
Ronnie, like, corners me with business questions now. Like,
oh, yeah?
Used to be Ronnie was my driver, and I'm coming up in the elevator today, and he's like, hey, man, he goes, these people who run the Ronnie block party? I go, no, I don't know any of them. He starts naming people like I'm supposed to know them.
Right, now you're supposed to remember these names.
Yeah, it's Ronnie's business venture. He goes, I'm just checking. The guy bought... when he explains business, it's crazy. He goes, the guy bought a Long Island theater, which means he rented the theater for one of their shows.
Okay,
but he goes, the guy bought a Long Island theater, and he wants to show the movie Private Parts before the block party. Is that okay?
Oh.
And I'm like, I go, Ronnie, I don't own the movie Private Parts. Somebody wants to show it.
Paramount.
Yeah, that's Paramount's deal. I go, but, the real answer is I fucking can't stand that block party, Ronnie's block party. I hate it. It's turned into my nightmare.
Yeah! We're here! Woo!
I don't give a shit about it.
Well, why don't you tell him that? Leave me alone.
Yeah,
Leave me alone, damn it.
Yeah, I just want to say, Ronnie, never, ever be smart. Never bring up the block party to me. I fucking, here, you want to know what I want? I want you to get rid of it. I want it to go away.
Don't ever say block party to me.
Yeah. When they're having some cruise with Beetlejuice, it's like anyone they can find off the show, and then it's like there's a whole little ancillary business. Letterman's people don't do that.
No, there's no Letterman traveling circus.
Yeah, there's no, the Daily Show doesn't have a traveling circus. Only I have that, and really, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want. Don't ask me business questions in the morning when I'm coming up in the elevator.
What's wrong? What did I do now?
Don't mention the block party to me.
Why? What did I do? What's wrong?
I mean, with that whole Private Parts and showing the movie before the block party, I don't give a fuck about them. I want the block party to die and go away. So every time you bring it
up... That's not true.
What's not true?
I was watching... what was I watching last night? I was just talking to Lieberman about it. About the pace car thing.
Yeah.
And you were on there.
Right.
Making comments.
Right.
And do you remember your comment?
What was it?
How you make people... from around you.
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice. So do me a favor. Don't bring up that block party to me.
All right.
Especially in the morning. I hate it.
I asked you. I'm trying to do the right thing and ask permission and not fuck up. I don't want to fuck up.
Talk to Gary about it.
Why would I talk to Gary about it?
Because I don't want to be confronted.
He's not Gary. It's not
Gary's
you.
the executive producer of the show.
Yeah,
don't talk to me. Listen, Ronnie, listen carefully.
I am listening carefully.
Don't talk to me about your block party business. If you got business with the limo, that's what you are to me. You're my limo driver.
Understood.
And you're security. Do you want to talk about that shit with me? Fine. You want to talk about your fucking block party business? Talk to Gary.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I want to hear about it. It fucking makes me want to throw up.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
He doesn't understand anyway.
I understand.
I love how he says I'm listening while you're talking.
What'd she say? Wait a minute. She always waits till I walk out. When I say something, go ahead. What'd you say?
Do you think that I could show the block party at the block party?
No, not me.
You think we could show the? Who is it then? I don't know this fucking guy you're in business with.
The guy asked me. The guy
in other words, the
guy asked me a simple question.
Yeah, the guy's got a direct pipeline to me through you. This is some fucking guy I never would pick up the phone on, and now I got to deal with him.
You're not dealing with him.
Yes, I am.
It's a simple thing.
I had to deal with you this morning, so this guy has a direct fucking pipeline to me through you.
It's a simple. It's a simple thing.
It's simple for you.
It's a yes or no answer. It was no big deal, I thought.
I don't like...
Then every answer is no.
Yeah, how about that? From now on, everything is no.
Okay.
That's all my answer.
All right.
I need to think of another question, and it's no. Okay, you got another question? So now, whatever question you ask me, it's no.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Okay, gotcha.
Like, in other words, do you think it's okay if this guy that I'm doing business with sells Howard dolls at the block party?
Who said that?
Nobody's saying anything.
I'm not talking to you.
What's the answer?
He's making an example.
I don't give a fuck about the block. I hate the block party. Now you know. I hate it. I hate that commercial you shot for your stupid fucking cruise. I hate it.
It's not a cruise.
Whatever it is. I hate that. I hate that all the people...
that was...
Beetlejuice is... I hate all that. No other show has that. I don't want that.
Well, that's not what you said.
I know. So I'm being a nice guy. So don't fucking bring up any more business.
All right.
So that this guy, whoever this guy is, has access to me. Talk to Gary.
He doesn't have access to you.
Yes, he does. Through you. He goes, Ronnie, ask Howard.
No, that was my idea, ask Howard, because I don't want to make any mistakes.
You have an idea, talk to Gary.
Okay?
Gary is going to be your...
That wasn't his idea at all. That was my idea.
Yeah, when you have an idea, as soon as you have an idea...
No, it was my idea to run it by.
No, whenever you have an idea, go to Gary. That's all I'm saying.
It wasn't my idea.
No, when you have an idea to come to me,
okay,
just say, substitute Gary for me.
And then Gary's going to come to you and ask you.
Whatever. I feel
What's
more
the
comfortable.
difference?
Oh, it's a big difference.
Hey, Ronnie, can I help you out on this? The difference is he doesn't have to deal with it. I understand what he wants. I'm the buffer.
Okay.
That way
He's the guy who's going to tell you no.
He can give a true answer and not have to be embarrassed.
Here's what's going to happen. You're going to say to Gary, is it okay? Ask Howard if it's okay about the Private Parts movie. Then Gary,
should I ask him now?
No,
you want me to ask him?
No, not in front of me. Then Gary comes to me.
I already asked you, and you said it's okay.
No, listen to me for once, and you'll learn how things work around here because you haven't figured it out.
Okay.
Gary and I will sit alone in a room, and I'll say to Gary, listen, I hate the fucking block party. Go to Ronnie and say, you're not even going to ask me, and just tell him no. It's not a good idea. That's how we do it. Gary pretends that he didn't ask me, and then when they say no, and then I'll go, hey, and then you'll say to me...
Gary will be the bad
And then, of course,
guy.
you won't be able to take that answer, and you'll come to me directly. I'll go, oh, gee, Gary didn't even tell me. Okay? That's what's going on, Ronnie. Ronnie, I hate the block party. I hate it. I'm putting up with it for some bizarre reason because I'm too fucking nice. But don't come to me with business questions about some fucking guy who's got an idea about showing Private Parts. I don't care about this guy. You know, when I was working 24 hours a day on that movie and writing it, writing the book and Len Bloom and all that, I wasn't dreaming one day it would be shown at Ronnie's block party.
What's wrong with that? It's for the fans.
I hate it. Don't worry about the fans. I'll worry about the fans. When did I put you in charge of the fans?
You didn't put me in charge. I asked a simple question, for God's sakes. I asked a simple question.
How about selling my books there, too? Maybe you could do that.
He's gonna
give them to me. I'll sell them for you.
That's a great idea. That won't embarrass me at all.
It's a movie. It's a movie theater with
Ronnie,
a movie.
Just ask Gary.
I already asked you. You said it was
okay. I said okay.
All right.
What am I going to say?
Oh, my goodness.
I don't want to deal with it.
Did you?
I did because I fucking can't say to people's faces. And he fucking knows that, too.
Oh, bull crap. You've told me no to things.
What did I tell you no to?
I don't remember, but
you've
told me no to things. No, you've told me no to things.
Name one.
I can't remember right now.
I never have.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
What is it? Name it.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? You're saying I said no to things, but you don't remember.
I know you've said no to things
one of them.
to me.
Name one. Because there isn't one, Ronnie. Get out of here.
All right.
Now, how is this guy going to show the movie, Howard?
I don't know. Robin.
He's not going to go to Paramount and get a print. He's going to get a DVD.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's gonna be like watching on a DVD what you could do at home. It's not even gonna have a copy of the film.
I don't know what he's gonna have. Maybe he is gonna have a copy of the film.
So you don't have any problem asking me that question.
Well,
first
before
thing in the morning when I'm trying to read the fucking paper.
Before I find out that. No, we were in the elevator car. I didn't bother you in the elevator. You weren't reading the paper in the elevator.
That's exactly what I was doing.
No, you weren't. You were talking to me.
No, I was reading the paper, and then you started talking to me.
Oh, so full of shit, man. We were walking up the fucking...
Okay. So that's what you do. That's time for Ronnie's business hour.
There's no business hour. I asked
Leave
a
me
simple
alone.
question.
All I want to talk about is where the car is going to be and when you're doing security. That's it. I've given you a great life.
I know. I didn't say, what am I saying?
Hey, you think we could show the movie Private Parts before the block party? I hate the fucking block party.
And
I hate it.
Imagine you're going to sit 2 hours of a movie, then the block party? Why do these people have to be tied up all day?
Instead of going to a block party, why don't you just drive me? Ah, there's a fucking concept.
I do this when I'm not driving you.
Yeah. Well, you could be spending more hours driving me.
I don't want to drive.
You don't want to drive? No. Oh, you want to be on stage yelling?
Yeah.
Representing the Howard Stern show. I'd rather have you drive me. That's what I'm paying you for, not to fucking go out. I didn't ask you to be the representative.
I didn't ask you. I never said I was the representative.
Right. So please don't bother me about movies. Be smart and keep quiet. What are you talking about? Go to Gary. And then I'll tell you no through Gary. Why would I go to Gary? Because I don't like. Do you understand? I don't want to answer you directly.
All right. I got you.
You're a guy I know over 30 years. I don't feel comfortable saying no to your face. I'm telling you that.
Okay.
I'd rather Gary do it.
Why?
Because I don't feel like being direct with you about your business
You
ventures.
can be direct with me.
I don't feel comfortable.
You can say no.
I don't feel comfortable saying no. I'd rather do it through Gary.
What's your problem?
I have a problem.
Okay.
Okay? So now you know.
Okay. Gotcha.
So don't piss on me and fucking
I'm not
ask me questions.
pissing on you. I don't mind pissing on you.
By asking me correct
If I
questions.
pissed on you, I would just
Here's
go
my
ahead
answer.
and do it.
My answer's no
Without
to
even
everything.
saying anything.
My answer's no to everything.
Okay.
Okay? Now you know the
Not
answer.
to this, though. You already said yes.
Yeah, go have fun showing my fucking movie. Why don't you show the Ronnie
What's
movie?
wrong with that?
Show
What's
the
wrong
fucking
with showing
Ronnie.
your movie?
I don't want anything to do with you guys and your fucking block party. I hate it. It's an embarrassment to me.
So tell us to shut it down.
I told you I didn't feel comfortable doing it.
Well, then tell Gary to tell us to shut it down.
All right, well, maybe I'll do that then.
All right.
If you're smart, you don't bring anything up. Just go out and do your block party. You don't tell me about it. Yeah,
No, you'd rather find out after it's done and I've done it and didn't ask you about it. No. And then you'll really be
Use your
mad.
head. What do you have to show the movie Private Parts for? What is that? You're not having enough success? Why does my movie
It was
have
just
to be
an idea that somebody came up with, and all you had to do was say no.
Somebody has worked their way into my life through you. I don't know this fucking guy. Who is this fuck?
It's a guy who's a promoter who's buying the show.
I don't care. I don't want this guy in my life through you. I shouldn't even know about this guy.
All right, so we won't do it then.
Thank you.
Okay?
Okay. Why don't you show your home movies? You ever make home movies?
No.
Well, make a home movie and show it to your fucking audience. Why you got to show me over there?
They show it on TV. I don't understand what the big deal is.
Do whatever you want. Then why'd you ask me about it? If
because I feel it's the right thing to do.
Then don't bother me with it. Go to Gary. I told you that.
Can't win here.
Why don't you play tapes of the show too? With there.
Play tapes of the show.
What's the difference? What's the difference in the movie?
Talking about?
Well, why don't you do that?
Showing tapes.
Why don't you show tapes of the show? Show Ronnie movies. Make a movie and show it.
No, but then you'll be mad about that too.
I'm not mad about that.
Yeah, you would.
Go make a movie.
No, you'd be mad.
Go make a porn. Do whatever you want.
Make a porn.
Yeah, do what you want. Don't involve me. My movie.
Who's involving you? It's a movie that they play everywhere.
I come up in the fucking elevator. I'm dealing with. There's a promoter out there who bought the fucking. I don't
he
know
didn't buy
this guy.
anything yet. I'm just saying.
He bought a theater in Long
It was an
Island.
idea.
Idea.
God, man.
Are you guys finished?
What do you want from me? This is what I
don't
deal
want
with.
it. I don't want anything.
Leave me alone, Ronnie. I'm in the middle of stuff. Come on. I'm doing a show. Get out of here, please.
You're the one who called me in.
I didn't call you in. Go back and listen to the tape. You walked in on your own. I didn't ask for you.
They told me to come in.
Well, don't listen to them. I'll tell you when to come in. Never.
Ron.
What?
We talk for a moment?
What? What?
Have you lost sight of your role here?
No! Go away, stupid. Lost sight of my role there.
Ronnie?
Yeah.
Are you reading between the lines that Howard doesn't want to be bothered with things on the periphery?
I don't need you to explain it. I just got to... Somebody just explained it to me, okay? I don't need you to explain it to me.
How will you navigate?
I don't need you to explain it to me.
Well, how will you...
I don't need you to explain it to me.
Question. How will you navigate, going forward, how will you navigate what you can say to Howard?
I'll set my GPS. That's how I'll navigate, okay?
How do you know?
That's why I have a GPS.
How do you know what to say to Howard?
I'll set my GPS to Howard, okay?
Will you be sending everything through Gary now when you just want to say good morning to Howard or something very simple?
What?
How will you...
Don't worry about it. That's not your concern.
As a backup to private
parts. I'll set my GPS to navigate, okay?
As a backup to showing private parts, what will you show in lieu of that? Maybe a Cher concert, something more personal to you?
What are you talking about?
Because you obviously can't be showing private parts.
Who said that? He said it was okay.
Well, I got the sense that he doesn't want that to happen. And Ronnie, one more thing. Do you think the block party's gone too far? Do Howard's words echo in your mind that maybe perhaps you're using his name to generate
Who's
profit?
using his name?
Well, the promoter that was discussed, the whole concept of the block party. Howard seems to think you're commercializing his name without really his blessing.
You don't know what you're talking about. You're making up shit in your head right now.
I think I'm reading between some lines here.
Yeah, okay. Well, read between the lines of your camera.
Ronnie, I couldn't help but overhear.
You're such a douchebag with this camera. I swear to God, I can't stand it.
I couldn't help but overhear, Ron, that you're thinking about canceling every block party for the remainder of 2013.
And if I do, is that your business?
No, but I think it's a major part to this morning's show and the storyline that's going on right now. Do you feel like you're making a rash decision here? Are you reacting? Are you being too reactionary again? Are you automatically assuming that...
stop it with your stupid
I'm saying, like, does it
camera.
Mean, just because Howard's mad today, does it mean you have to cancel every single block party?
Well, maybe if the, like I said, I know the guy for almost 30 years. I can get a fucking straight answer if I ask him a question.
Are you insulted?
Do I have to go to Gary? After all these years, I have to go to Gary and ask him?
So clearly you're insulted by this new mandate.
Yeah, I'm insulted.
You think 30 years of loyalty might have earned you the right to have a personal
this guy about shit that you wouldn't believe we talk about, okay? And I thought I could go to him and ask a fucking question. I guess I can't.
But Trump called me yesterday and he goes, I heard Cuban was okay. He was okay to me. He wasn't that bad. What did he say about me? What did he say?
He heard all of it.
I got to think so. I said, listen, Mr. Trump, I think he was very nice. I know he did say that you had sent him a letter. I did. I sent him a letter. And I said, I think he said it's hanging up next to his NBA trophy. Good. Very good. Very good. He's obsessed.
Yeah, he didn't let anything go.
Donald Trump is on the phone.
Donald Trump is on the phone again?
That's right. And
we haven't talked to him in years, and now it's once a week.
Mr. Trump fights back too,
What's going on?
Donald.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Very unimportant, actually, but...
Very important in your world.
You have such an audience, Howard, and everybody told me that Mark Cuban was on, and he said wonderful things about my family and
he did.
Myself, and it was all nice. But he did say one thing that we should at least correct the record. Right?
Go ahead.
Okay.
He said that his show, whatever the hell it's called,
Shark Tank.
Really not his show. He's one of 4 or 5 people on the show. You know, big difference, right?
Right.
As opposed to the superstar that's known as Trump, total superstar.
Well, you make a point
they
that
actually called me the king of all media yesterday, and I said, no, somebody wrote an article that I'm the king of all media, and I actually wanted a retraction. I said, there's only one king of all media, right? But
no,
anyway.
but you make a point. Your show, The Apprentice. Well, let's back up. Mark Cuban was on the other day. He was talking. We were talking about years ago. He had a show that was very similar to The Apprentice,
called The Benefactor.
The Benefactor,
which was really a knockoff of The Apprentice.
And you got on the
air.
air.
There were 16 of them, by the way, so he shouldn't feel bad because we had 16 knockoffs. We had one the other day that died. It was called The Job. It was on CBS. And it died after two shows, and
which I know pleases you because
I love it.
Your show was the original one.
Right. I love it, Howard.
And you love when the original. So Mark Cuban was trying to be a show like yours, and you even said on the air to me, his show won't work. You know, and it sounded like sour grapes, blah blah blah. But meanwhile, you were right. The show went off the air.
Well, Mark did something that was a little bit rough because he went out, and, you know, I've gotten along with Mark over the last year or so, but he went out with his show, The Benefactor, and he really went after me. You know, instead of saying, hey, and I spoke to him before the show went out, and he was totally nice. But, you know, some idiot told him to go and attack Trump, and this way you'll get publicity for The Benefactor. So he went after me. Naturally, of course, I go then after him.
What did he say at the time?
I don't know. You know, my show's going to be better, it's going to be bigger, it's going to be this and that. You know, in the meantime, I had like the #1 show on television.
And you felt like you had your back up against the wall and you had to defend yourself.
I had to defend myself.
Right.
So I've watched you do that all your life. I've been watching you a long time.
Yes. And
so
for
anyway,
years go by, Mark Cuban does get on Shark Tank. Shark Tank is, as you say, an ensemble cast. It is not his show.
Well, don't go so fast. So the benefactor goes on, and it's a total bomb. And I wrote Mark a very nasty letter. It was really nasty, and it was terrible. And then I heard he has that letter framed. I mean, it was a terrible letter.
He says the letter is framed on his desk.
It was an all-time classic Trump letter.
What did you write? Do you recall?
I don't know. Just terrible.
What did you say?
Terrible. I can't imagine. I wouldn't have saved it. I would have tried to. I would have burned it.
You know why he saved it? I
know. It's motivation. I think that's cool.
Yes, it's a motivator.
No, I think that's cool. I mean, I was surprised that he did it, but I heard about it. I thought it was very cool. Anyway, we've gotten along very well over the last year or so, and the benefactor goes off, and then all of a sudden Shark Tank comes on. So Shark Tank goes on during the week, you know, which is much more important than a Friday night, and it totally bombs. So they think they're going to terminate Shark Tank, and what they do is they put it on Friday night as a little bit of a filler. You know, Friday night is called Death Valley.
I see.
Well, you know that. I mean, you know, you have a show on Friday night. It's not a good thing.
Right.
And it did okay for Friday night. Actually did better on Friday night than it did during the week, because during the week it was a total bomb. They thought they were going to have to take it off. And what happens is it did okay, and that was it. So, and it's doing okay on Friday night. But Friday night's not a television night. So maybe they should move it back to a real night, see how it does. So Mark goes on your show, said nice things, but then he did make the statement that the show, Shark Tank, which again is a show of 4 or 5 people that go, you know, do different things, that it did better in the ratings. And I said, whoa, what have we here?
Right.
I knew it didn't. I mean, you know, I knew that. But so I called up the Nielsen people. You know, I have people that do this. And they called up the Nielsen and the NBC Universal people. And I sent you a little copy of the Nielsen ratings where basically we kill them. Now, you got to understand, not only kill them, but we're in the 13th season now. This isn't a brand new show.
Right.
After, you know, you look at what happens with American Idol. You know, in the first season, we were beating American Idol. And in the first season, we were, on many evenings, the #1 show and on television. And that was a great honor and all that stuff. But we did very well. But this is the 13th season. And not only did we beat them, you know, we're looking at last season because this is just going on Sunday night. I hope all your viewers and listeners are going to watch it. But what happened, not only did we beat it, but we had to go up against the Academy Awards last year. How would you like a show that goes up? They programmed it incorrectly.
That's unbelievable.
No. It's a show opened against the Academy Awards. I said, I don't mind competition, folks. I like, I'm sort of a competitive guy, but you don't open a show and have a show against the Academy Awards. So this year they waited. So as you know, the Academy Awards, which, gets 40, 50 million people, the Academy Awards now is over, and our show goes on Sunday night. But despite that, and we did fine. I mean, we did fine against the Academy Awards, believe it or not. But despite that, so I sent you the ratings, and basically it wins in all categories, and easily wins in all categories. And, you have the ratings, and you can read them if you want, but it's not a big thing. But they come right out of Nielsen.
So your point is that when...
I just like the truth.
You want the truth?
I'm an extremely truthful person.
Some people would say, why does this matter to you? But I think
everything matters to me.
Everything matters to you. Things get under your skin.
Not under my skin, no. You know what? If let's say let's say he did beat me in the ratings.
Right.
I would say that I wouldn't be calling you.
Right.
I'd call you, but I wouldn't be talking about that. I'd try to get off.
You try to keep it quiet.
No, I tried. I'd sort of. But when it's incorrect, and when Nielsen is the king in terms of this, whether we like him or don't like him, right?
Right.
And Nielsen has been very truthful over the years about The Apprentice, and The Apprentice is a monster. And that's why it's on in like 80.
So what do you want to say to Mark Cuban?
Nothing. I'll tell you what I want to say.
He just wanted to set the record straight.
He was so nice to my children and to me.
Right.
And so respectful. And talking about how my children are amazing and all that stuff. So I don't want to say anything. I think I think it's fine. But
why don't you buy a basketball team and beat his basketball team?
I have every one of my friends owns a basketball team. They're miserable.
They hate it.
They don't sleep at night. Or sports teams. I mean, I see these guys. George Steinbrenner, as you remember, was one of my best friends.
Right.
You want to see a miserable evening? Go to George to a baseball game, to a Yankee game. It
Really?
was brutal. Yeah, he loved me. George.
Because it's work.
I used to say it was exhausting to sit with George at a game. If Derek Jeter didn't get a home run, he'd say, Donald, I'm telling you, he's no good. George was brutal. he was brutal.
You don't want to live your life like that.
But the truth is, these guys live and die by victories. Most of them lose. Most of them don't do a very good job. And I see it. And they say, they're just really miserable. They live and die. And with all the teams, there's only one team that's going to win, ultimately.
Right, I know. It's not good odds.
And they're very unhappy people. So.
Donald did try to get into the sports game at one point. Remember that league?
Don't forget. Well, I bought a cheapo football. I figured I could get into the NFL rules.
Right.
That was really one of those harassment deals where you can get into the NFL for no money. That
right. Well, you try and you see what happens.
And
Do you own?
But I've had more Mike Tyson fights than anybody else. I have a lot of fights, and I'm very much involved in sports in a lot of ways.
Do you own Miss Teen?
I own Miss Teen
USA,
and I own Miss USA and Miss Universe. I own the pageant.
So the big news this week was that Miss Teen Delaware was in a porno.
Yeah, and we had to tell her to get a letter of resignation very quickly. Yeah.
Why though? Why?
Well, she was in a porn.
So what?
Question.
You think about it. Think about our country.
So what?
Kim Kardashian's a big star because she was in a tape. Paris Hilton was in a tape.
Do you think Kim Kardashian's beautiful?
No. I mean, I think.
Do you think she's good looking?
I think she's a beautiful face.
Do you think so? Okay.
I don't like that big trunk.
Well, she's got a huge trunk.
Yeah. What do you make of that?
Well, it's seriously big.
Yeah. So what do you think of her?
I think she's a very nice person. She was on The Apprentice, so I think she's a very nice person.
Yes, I understand that, but I'm saying...
No, I think she's a very nice person. Howard, looks don't... I'm not that kind of a person. Looks don't matter to me.
Right.
The looks of a woman
they don't
do
matter
not matter.
To you.
Okay?
Not at all. No, seriously.
Now that he's married.
No,
no, they don't marry. I don't look at women for their beauty. I look at women for what's inside. Okay,
what kind of porno was she in, though, by the way? Did you see the porno? Did you?
I didn't see it. No, what happened is Miss Teen USA, a very... lovely young woman.
Right.
Although it's hard to say I don't look at looks, and yet I own the Miss Universe costume.
That's what I mean. I can't believe you're for real.
Sort of like, well, I'm trying to be very politically correct. This is a world of being politically correct, and which is destroying our country, by the way. Everyone's so politically correct.
You can't even call anyone fat anymore.
You can't call anybody fat.
You can't.
They accused me. They said that I called Rosie O'Donnell a big, fat slob, and I said that's not right. I didn't use the word fat. But I've got.
You're still angry with her?
No, I don't care about Rosie. Rosie's gone. She's gone.
I like her.
You do, really?
Yeah, I really do.
Well,
I've had her to my home. We have dinner together.
Well, if Rosie finally, says something nice about Donald will.
I'm going to bring you guys together.
Because you're a guy.
No, don't bother. It's okay. But
I'm going to bring you together.
She's fine. I don't really think about her, to be honest. But what happens is the young woman from the Miss Teen USA, a beautiful young woman, got very much involved with the whole porno deal. And she actually, we suggested it to her because it's nicer. But she actually was, she gave her a letter of resignation. Because, that system, that beauty pageant system, people don't give it enough credit. It's an amazing system. These parents, the way these girls, most of them are grown. I mean, it's amazing.
How does it work, though? It's
like a military regiment.
No, but how does it work? In other words, did she try to cover, she was in a porn, obviously, years ago or something?
She was in a porn, and it came out, and because she...
It couldn't have been years ago. She's not that old.
Within the world of the beauty pageants, Miss Teen USA, that's, potentially a Miss Universe candidate.
Right.
Miss Universe. Do you know, in some countries, like in South America, if you become Miss Universe, you don't pay taxes for the rest of your life. There's no bigger... In Venezuela, as an example, and we had Diana Mendoza. You remember the great Diana Mendoza 2 seasons ago on The Apprentice, how beautiful she was. She was, like, the most beautiful.
Super hot.
But again, I didn't notice that. Anyway, but you know that in Venezuela, Colombia, Brazil, if you become Miss Universe, you're like the biggest star. You're bigger than any soccer star. You're bigger than anything. It's the biggest thing. So anyway,
but describe to me how it works. In other words, let's say, so did she try to hide the fact that she was in a porno, and then you guys discover it?
We don't know whether or not she hid it, but it came out. And the problem is because she's Miss Teen USA, all of a sudden she has a lot of notoriety, and probably one of her friends that's jealous of her because that's the way life works. Everyone's jealous. They're all jealous of you, Howard.
Of course.
They all kiss your ass. And then they, behind your back, they say you're terrible.
But what was she thinking being in a porn?
I don't know. Well, because it was before she did this.
Was it a home
She
tape?
didn't know she was going to be Miss Teen USA.
I mean, she figured she'll do porn, she'll make some money, and then she'll become Miss Teen USA, unrelated. And that's what happened. She won Miss Teen USA.
Will you watch the porn? I'm going to see it because...
Will you call me and let me know how good it is?
You're going to watch it because you know what? She must be insanely... When do you see a girl that insanely hot in porn?
She's supposed to be very beautiful. I mean, I've met her once quickly, but she's supposed to be very beautiful. But she got involved, and she actually offered her letter of resignation, and we had to accept it. You would not have. You would not have accepted it.
Oh no, I would have made.
You would have said you're a double winner, right?
Well, if she hadn't resigned, what would you have done? Would you have just fired her?
Well, we probably would have had to. It's a very unique system. I mean, the parents would have gone nuts. The people that, and it's a big. I look at the different magazines and I see how they're dying. Right? They're just dying.
It's over.
You look at pageant. Did you ever hear of a word magazine pageantry?
No.
The thing's like 2 inches. You never saw anything like it.
I'm heterosexual. Of course I have.
Well, okay, pageantry. But it's a magazine on beauty pageants.
Right.
And it's like through the roof. And it's just amazing. It's a big deal. And she did this, and she was forced to, and she was asked to, but she resigned. And she did the right thing.
Did your Twitter account get hacked?
Yeah, it got hacked.
How does that happen?
Somebody, you got a lot of geniuses out there, and I have a hot Twitter account, @RealDonaldTrump. Will you tell your people to hook in? So, @RealDonaldTrump.
Isn't it crazy to you that, somebody that smart is busy wasting their time hacking into your Twitter?
Yeah, it doesn't do them any good other than they get arrested. It's like crazy. So, we're looking at it.
If you had that ability, wouldn't you spend every minute, inventing stuff and becoming very wealthy?
Well, they hooked in, and they put a quote from Lil Wayne on my account.
On your account?
And for 10 minutes, I was really ridiculed. All the enemies said Trump has lost it. This was something to do with the hose and women. All women are hoes. So, this thing came out, and I'm going to have, in a very short period of time, over 3 million people.
Wow.
And it's a big deal. And
sure.
I think they pick up 20 to 25,000 sometimes a month. And, it's just going through the roof.
How many tweets do you do a day?
Mine's new compared to some of these. What?
How many Twitter followers does Mark Cuban have?
I don't know. I didn't check.
Don't you? You have to
I hope
check.
He has a lot. I didn't check.
Don't you check every day to see if you have more followers than Mark Cuban?
No, but I have other people that I do check that with.
And
I do have other people.
Who do you check? Who do you check?
I have very important followers. I have, haters, and I have losers, and I have reporters, and I have everybody's on mine.
But I know you. You must have actually researched this whole Twitter thing, and you probably have people who know how to cultivate it and how to handle this Twitter thing.
I have great people, but you know what? More importantly, but it's my thought. I mean, it's my thoughts. Nobody else will give thoughts like this, and I don't know if that's good or bad, but it is my thought. Like for instance, the Pope. Why is he should just
ride it out
and die. He looks so bad. Everyone's saying, what did he do wrong? They said it wasn't the first time. I said, oh, really? When was the last time? 600 years ago. Okay, look, let's call that the first time, right? But the Pope should just sort of sit back and enjoy and relax.
Of course.
Put some other people and run it, and you die. I'm used to watching old popes, like Pope John. I mean, the guy couldn't even walk. He was bent over like a pretzel, and he was cool.
But the thing is, Donald, you must imagine that something very bad
Well, no,
is forcing him out of office.
It probably was, but I don't know. This Pope didn't resonate. You know, a little bit like Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney should have won the election, and I liked him, and I do like him. He's a nice man, but he didn't resonate.
He does. You don't warm up to this Pope.
You know, I like Mitt Romney, and I call them the same. This Pope didn't resonate. First of all, he comes from Germany. Somehow, you know, hey, I'm part German. You know, a German Pope. I'm not sure that works.
What do you think of the new black Pope, maybe? That might be a big deal.
That would be very exciting.
Donald wants to see a birth certificate.
Do you want to see a birth certificate on the black Pope?
That would be very exciting.
Very exciting.
Hey, but listen, on the Twitter, so it's like I'll have 3 million, 4 million people within whatever period of time, right? So for, millions of people. So essentially, I own more than the New York Times by a lot.
Right.
And I don't have to sustain the losses.
That's true.
You know, the New York Times used to have a lot of power. Now it's a whole different thing, and it loses its ass. You know, I mean, the newspaper business is going to be over very soon. When people see me reading a newspaper, like my kids, Ivanka comes in. She said, "Daddy, what are you doing?" She looked at me reading.
What is that?
She doesn't understand what I'm doing.
I know. It's
You're getting your hands dirty with that print. Why are you doing that, Daddy? And she picks out her computer. She presses the name Donald Trump, and she gives me 20 stories.
Isn't there something you love about still holding a newspaper in your hand? Me too.
We're old-fashioned.
Yeah.
You too.
Yeah.
We're old-fashioned. But you get about 10 years younger, it's like they look at us like, forget it.
Hey, do you lay in bed and watch the Oscars, and do you tweet during the Oscars?
Well, I did this time. And I got it.
Are you laying in bed with your wife when you're watching the Oscars?
Generally speaking, yes.
Were you completely nude and she was nude?
Well, let's not comment on that, but at least she has a great figure.
You ever tweet, "We're here completely nude"?
Yeah, but we won't comment on that, but she has a great figure. But I did tweet on the Oscars, and I...
Yeah, you didn't like the Oscars so much.
No, I thought they were... I think I didn't... First of all, I thought the set was terrible. It was so tacky. It was disgusting. I really thought Seth MacFarlane was fine.
Right.
I thought that... I don't like him. You know, he did me on the Comedy Central roast. They roasted the hell out of me, by the way.
Right, I remember.
Yeah. He was the guy, and he was terrific. It was terrific then, but he could really be the Seth. He was held back, even though they said he went too much. He was held back.
Right.
But I thought that there was a lack of glamour. I mean, even the woman who won, she falls down the stairs. You know, that's very glamorous.
That dress, I mean.
No, think of it.
Yeah.
Think of it. In the old days, Vivian Lee.
They knew how to do it.
But you're right in a way.
Vivian Lee did not fall. Clark Gable didn't.
You're right. Her falling down was sort of the symbol, if you will, of the whole thing falling apart.
Yeah, the whole... No, I thought it was fine, but I didn't find... And I tweeted. I said, where is the glamour? Because I'm a romantic. People wouldn't know that about me, but I'm a major romantic. But I said, where is the glamour? Where is the beauty? There's no beauty. There's no glamour.
Why can't I warm up to that Anne Hathaway? I find her annoying.
You know what? I'll tell you what. It's going to happen. She lived in Trump Tower. I like all people that live in my buildings. Okay?
Right.
Anybody that lives in my building, even if they're really unattractive, I consider them to be beautiful. All right?
Right.
So what happens is she lives in my building. She lived there with the Italian scoundrel. You know the scoundrel?
Oh, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And we didn't know. He paid his rent on time until the very end. You know, it was one of those things. But she got lucky when she got rid of this guy. But she lived in my building, so I got to see her up close and personal. I wasn't a fan at all, but she's grown on me. You know, it's like the Mona Lisa. A lot of times you'll have a painting. Friends of mine that really do the paintings big league. A lot of times they won't like it, but in the end they almost fall in love with it. They're like infatuated with it. They can't leave. I mean, they become sickos. They want to sit in the room and look at the
She's a terrific actress, but when she makes those speeches, when she makes those speeches with, oh my God, it's very.
Well, that's all phony rehearsed stuff.
Right, it's all actressy to me, you know.
You know, when they get up and they want to thank people and they forget and they don't really forget, but they want to make it like it's a big deal because they're so excited. It's all bullshit.
Do you know why I disagree? You know what I disagreed with you on?
What?
I feel this movie, Django Unchained, was one of the greatest movies of all time.
No, I didn't think so.
Did you watch it?
I'm with you, Donald.
Wait a second. Did you watch it?
It was a movie that. First
Donald
of all,
loves movies.
Okay, for those of us,
it's great, and it's not racist.
But for like the sick kid up in Massachusetts, up in Connecticut, that wacko kid, that dirty wacko kid.
Lanza?
Now, if a kid like this is going to see this movie, you know, if you're a little bit off to start off with, that movie is not good for people to see. Okay, because I've never seen a movie where so many bodies exploded as a bullet hit them. I mean, I've never seen a movie that bad in terms of that. And, you know, I just
Terminator.
thought it was a terrible movie. I thought it was a totally racist movie.
No, why would you say that?
In fact,
I thought it was racist.
I'll tell you why it's not racist.
First you had the white guys killing the blacks, then you had the black guys killing the white. I thought it was a terribly racist movie, and I thought it was really vicious and really... I thought it was bad. You know, these people that talk about gun control and should we have guns and shouldn't we have guns. But when you look at that movie can really screw up some kid that's a little
I admired that movie, and I'll tell you why. It reminded me, even though it's a fantasy, it reminded me that our country was based on something so horrible, so horrific, slavery. And that if anything, it had the opposite effect on me. It made me feel more empathic with the black plight.
Well, I didn't like it, and I thought it was a totally racist movie. So what are you going to do?
I think you're reaching, Howard. You're
Not
saying
at all.
that movie did that for everyone.
That
did that for you,
For
and
me.
no one
I think
else. It was totally.
I think Howard's trying to be politically.
Not at all.
Absolutely.
I turned.
You know, this guy.
I think this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Halfway through the movie, I turned to my wife. I said, Quentin Tarantino is a genius, and this is one of the most emotional movies I've ever seen.
Because you're adding something to the movie that's not there.
You're all crazy.
Trying to be politically correct.
Really?
Okay?
He's being outrageous.
Robin, this is going to be a headline tomorrow.
I'm not trying to be politically correct.
There's going to be a headline tomorrow. Howard Stern tries to be political. Because
no.
How long have you been on the air, Howard?
Donald, this is how I really feel.
Ever that he's been politically correct.
I'm telling you my true belief. I've always been honest.
Movie, Howard, and it was a shitty movie in my opinion.
One of the best movies ever made.
It was totally just a revenge movie. It was nothing.
I thought it was a nothing movie, and I thought, you know, when a bullet hits a body, the body doesn't have to explode for 2 blocks away. You know, the whole thing was disgusting, and that happened like hundreds of times. I thought it was disgusting, and I thought it was very bad for young people to see that movie because I think it can really influence them.
Did you have sex during the Academy Awards?
No, I didn't.
When's the last time you had sex?
He paid attention.
When is the last time you had sex with your wife?
Well, let's see. What time is it?
Come on, be honest.
What time is it, Rob?
Be honest.
I won't say that, but
has it really been that long?
I have a great wife. I do. I have a great wife, a beautiful wife. She was on the cover of Avenue magazine. She's been on many, many covers, including Vogue. She's a great person.
Will we ever see
and a very nice person.
Will we ever see her do a nude layout?
No, I don't think so.
That's a shame.
I tend to doubt it.
Very sexy woman.
I tend to doubt it. I think if we do, I will not be a happy camper.
And that woman stays in shape, man.
Oh, she's in shape. You know, but she's naturally in shape. It's not a big workout deal or anything, which is nicer, you know, to be honest.
Well, she knows with you she's got to stay in shape.
Well, I saw a woman the other day. You know, she's in shape, but then I touched her arm, and it was like, you know, a piece of steel.
That's right.
I don't like that. No, she's naturally in good shape. Absolutely. She's a very beautiful woman, considered one of the great beauties of the world. So I don't know how I got her because, you know, beauty doesn't matter to me.
That's right. Yeah,
I told you that.
Did you wake up one day and go, oh, my God, she's actually beautiful?
No, that's the way it happened.
You fell in love with her personality first. Well, listen to me.
I fell in love with her soul. So listen, Howard, you know, I'm going to do the Today Show now, so I have to run. But I will tell you, see who I do first? I do Howard first, and Robin.
Who will...
Robin's so important to you, Howard. Do you have any idea how lucky you are, Howard?
I thank God every day.
I mean, you know, Robin is just great. She's got such a way.
She's fantastic.
No, that's true, and I mean, I've said it a long time.
She is fantastic.
You know, this is not a major breaking story, but she is fantastic.
You're right.
Thank you.
You're absolutely right.
So, Howard, I just wanted to call you up at the Nielsen ratings. And
very good. We have it.
The Apprentice versus that other show,
right?
Shark Tank, which is fine, by the way. I think it's fine. But if you look, The Apprentice blows it away. Do you have the Nielsen ratings?
I have it in front of me. You're not lying.
Confirm that.
I am confirming it right now.
Thank you.
By the way, answer this one question. Yeah. How old is Melania allowed to get before you cut off her age?
Well, I'd love to give you an answer there, Howard, because I could do, but then it becomes a headline, and so I would say this: when she's 80, 90, I would still consider her a great beauty and a great wife.
Yeah, I think this marriage is going to last. I always said it.
Well, she's very strong and very nice. I mean, she understands me. She gives me my space, which I really need. You know, one quick story on Melania, because I have a couple of minutes. They just told me, but one quick story, because I do love this show. One quick story. So Tom Cruise calls me, and he wants to go to the Wellman skating rink. So I call up Melania. I say, can you believe it? Tom Cruise called. Do you believe it? She goes, but why do you tell me this? You're a much bigger star than him. He is nothing compared to you. He is nothing. Tom Cruise is just a movie.
She's
You're
amazing.
the biggest star in the world. There's no bigger star.
She
And I
knows
said,
how to get you hard.
Well, no, look, I said, really? Do you believe that? Yes, of course. Don't even waste my time by telling me about that. And I'm saying, you know, other people, if I said that, they'd say, I can't believe, what does he want you for? You know, so she's very smart, and she's a terrific woman, and that's good.
She loves you.
And I love you guys, and take care of yourselves. And I just wanted to set the record straight.
Who will be interviewing you on the Today Show?
Matt Lauer.
All right, very good.
Okay?
All right.
So long.
So long.
Bye-bye. Bye,
The wonderful and vivacious Donald Trump, who reminds us that he is beating Mark Cuban in the ratings even still.
So Gerard Butler.
He says he went to meditate on this pilgrimage at this Hindu temple, and he felt like he was Jesus Christ when he came back. Like he could shoot fire out of his hands. He partied with Mel Gibson in February at a nightclub. You see that whole group of guys out. It's pretty crazy.
What do you say to Mel?
Big Streisand fan. You know, he's one of these guys that does all these crazy things. He took this motorcycle trip in India, got sick from drinking from the Ganges River.
People shit in there and die.
Gerard Butler's in a new movie. Look at you, still as handsome as ever. I'm all right. I'm exhausted from my vacation.
Oh yeah.
I worked the whole vacation. My audience thinks I was off. I was working. I got 2 jobs now.
What were you working on?
America's Got
America's
Talent.
Got Talent. Yeah, right.
It doesn't seem like
Americans Got Talent.
Yeah,
no, I said America's Got Talent. I know the name of the show. I've seen it.
I got to tell you, you know what it is, Gerard? It's like, it was long. You know, people don't think that's work, but it was. It was exhausting. It took me like 3 days to recover from it.
Is that right? What, emotionally exhausting or just the...
Well, I would tell you about it, but my audience was so cruel about me talking about it last time that I'm going to just concentrate on you right now.
This is a Judd Apatow thing, yeah?
Yeah. Well, yeah, he didn't like when I talk about it, so fine, let's give Judd Apatow his wish.
Well, maybe I shouldn't talk about it, and I'll never have the opportunity of working with Judd Apatow.
Hey, you know when you talk about a guest coming in, I wish, because you're so masculine, but yet you're a huge Barbra Streisand fan. And I mean, I'm a big fan.
He can be. See, that's how you got to be very masculine to do that.
I'm a big Barbra Streisand fan of her films. I thought she was a fabulous director, and because I think she was a woman and a strong woman, they never gave her the credit, I think.
Right.
But you like her music.
Well, how many movies did she direct, Howard?
Well, there was Yentl. There was
Yentl's a better name.
Yenter.
Prince of Tides.
Prince of Tides was another one. The Way We Were, she didn't direct.
No, she did not.
But she did the one with Ryan O'Neal.
Ryan O'Neal, yeah.
I think she directed
the boxing one.
Yeah, I think she directed that, but I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Did she direct Main Event?
I don't think so.
Are you a Barbra Streisand fan musically?
No, I like her music. I just everything about her, you know. I mean, I grew up with Barbra Streisand, and she's just. I mean, even when you look at singers today, the difference in the quality of voice, and even just that charisma that they had in those days, you know, she was the shit.
You know, it's unbelievable what's going on in music. It's almost not cool to be a musician anymore, right? But hey, are you putting out a rock record?
No.
Did you go to Marilyn Manson and Johnny Depp for advice?
What?
I don't even know. I mean, I gotta say, I almost want to compliment these people on their imagination. They just sit and go, what can I say? Well, you know.
Are you the victim of a lot of false tabloid reports?
Yeah, I get some insane stuff, yeah.
Mostly about women or mostly about, like, other stuff?
Probably mostly about women.
It's unbelievable the amount of women they got you linked to.
Yeah, I
mean... they have you having sex constantly. Like, you were a little 2 minutes later.
You don't have time to act.
I think you were having sex in the elevator on the way
Well,
up.
by the way, I was having sex in the elevator.
Oh, you were.
So it's not that I'm always... I'm not always innocent, but the stuff that I hear, I'm like, oh, come on, really?
You're not that busy sexually.
I'm not that busy sexually. I got to tell you, there's many a time that I sit, because I mean, when I'm living in LA, there's so much, it's so often, you know, you sit in your bed on your own, you switch on the TV, and you're watching television, and you go, I know that right now there is some story out there about me shagging 3 women.
Right.
I wish they could see me now.
If you're by yourself, and you're like, why is my life so boring? But you know what, seriously, I as a guy who, I wasn't blessed with your kind of looks and machismo, and so
may I say, he looks very good.
He looks good, right?
Thank you.
You do look good. Like I own that same jacket, and I look like shit in it. You know what I mean? Like,
I've never noticed that jacket on you.
Yeah, I love that jacket, by the way. Maybe we should swap.
It would look a lot better on you. This jacket's pissed that I own it. So I should give you all my clothes, actually. You know what? Like for America's Got Talent, I went out. John Varvatos, I bought all his clothes.
I love John Varvatos.
Yeah, I got all his whole wardrobe. They helped me out. John helped me himself. And you know, at the end of the day, I still look like shit. I mean, so you got to look like you. When you were in Scotland growing up, were women always interested in you, or did it happen when you got in the movies?
That's a tough question. I mean,
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
I was 17.
Yeah, I was 16.
What,
so
the women couldn't get to you? What happened?
I just didn't know what I was doing.
You're not considered a very good-looking kid?
No. I mean, I was pretty popular at school, you know. And by the way, I remember the first time that I ever flirted with a girl, and she walked up the stairs, and I said something to her, and she said something back, and then we just looked at each other, and I held this look, and she gave this smile, and my heart went, you know, it just almost
feeling.
Exploded, and I went, that's what you do.
Right.
You hold a look, you give a little smile, and that was the first time I felt some stirrings down below. You know what?
17, it was a girlfriend, like a serious girlfriend?
No, it wasn't a girlfriend. It was just a girl at school, and she was walking upstairs, and I made a joke. She looked at me, and I held the look. And I'm like, oh my God, this is fun. So I've got such an addictive personality that then all I did was flirt constantly. So I became.
But before you got laid, were you getting blowjobs and stuff a lot when you were like 14 or 13?
No.
Wow.
Other stuff, but not blowjobs.
Yeah, I mean,
just making out and stuff.
Like I would get freaky chicks to make love to me, and then like it would be long between girls. Like it would be like months and sometimes a year, like a desert. It was awful with this face. I mean, I didn't even have that good a personality, so everything was working against me. You know what I mean?
There was one girl in the chemistry class, and I remember we used to have these Bunsen burners in front of us, and we sat at the back, and she used to wear these black stockings, and oh my God, I would get so turned on, and we'd start putting our hands in each other's legs as a dare, you know, and start working our way up to see where we would get to. Yeah. And to me, that was even more exciting than losing my virginity.
Yeah, right. That's hot.
Oh, it's hot.
Because if you get caught, you're screwed, and it's like the whole thing.
And every time she'd let you go a little further.
Did you ever consummate with her, or did you? No,
never.
It was just something that happened in that class.
Once in the toilet in my house as well, but I mean, never.
What do you mean? She actually came over and she started to screw around.
Well, there's a crowd of us over at my house, and we ended up in there kissing and kind of pressing against each other, and it was.
Why do you think you never made love to her?
I didn't know what I was doing. I mean,
you were that, yeah, right. Did porn help you learn how to do?
No, I wasn't.
That's what I learned from
porn.
From
really?
porn, yeah.
Okay.
That's why he was arrested several times.
yeah, I think you were supposed to just rip a woman's clothes off and do whatever you wanted to her. I didn't know you had to ask permission.
Okay, you're leading me to so many. I went through to my brother's house to visit him in Edinburgh when he was a student. I just started law school, and the guy in his room had a box, I swear to God, 4 feet high, full of porn magazines. I didn't have any porn magazines, and he was throwing them out. My brother said, "Do you want some of these?" And I was with 3 of my friends who were all law students, and I took a bunch. We get in the car, we drive back to Glasgow. I'm going into the university, they dropped me in the middle. It's this street that everybody crosses. Everybody who's in the university, they all cross. And I used to be crazy. Well, I was still a little crazy, but I used to be really crazy. So I decided to do my French Connection impersonation. So I opened the door while he was still moving, and I dived out and rolled along the street.
Are you insane?
I'm insane.
How fast is this car moving?
Oh, it was slowing down. It was maybe 40 miles an hour. No, I'm joking. It was like just a couple of miles an hour. I roll on the ground, and I'm thinking, the boys are going to love me. That's crazy. My buddy Diarmid gets out the car with all the porn magazines. He throws them on the ground and he says, and stay away, you fucking pervert. And they drive off, and I'm left with about 20 porn magazines all on the ground. And everybody's looking at me, and I had to start picking them up one by one.
It's so embarrassing.
It was the most humiliating.
And like titty magazine. And
worse. They were like German. They were like serious deep throat porn.
Guys who love animals.
Yeah.
I mean, bad stuff.
Yeah, and I'm smiling, like, and I had to, I couldn't just walk away, so I'm like, laughing at people like as if it's just silly, picking them all up. It was,
that reminds me of a story that happened to my wife. We get so much free porn here and sex toys and stuff.
Right.
So we had a friend. She said, Howard gets all those dildos. She hadn't been dating. She said, bring a couple of those dildos that he gets over to the house. So she wrapped them up in a paper bag. I gave them to her. She's walking down the street. What are the odds of this happening? The paper bag rips, and the dildos are all over the ground, and she has in front of, like, tons of people picking up, like, a black dildo, like 12 inches this long. You know what I mean? It's just so fucking embarrassing, right? I mean, it's too much. When you're picking up porn off the street, and people and women are probably, like, looking at you like you're dirt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just awful.
But, by the way, there was another time, you just reminded me, I was in a bar, and for some reason, I had a it's not like I used to carry a lot of condoms around, but I had got a bunch, and I had 5, and I put them in the inside of my pocket, and I'm sitting in a bar. It was an old beaten-up denim jacket, and it had a hole in the inside. So I'm sitting talking to this guy, and there's a bunch of girls, and this girl walks over and says, excuse me, buddy, and she picks up 5 condoms from the ground.
Oh, my God.
That it looked like I'd crapped them out.
And then you look like a douche.
I mean, yeah. It was not my best moment.
Right, it's like, oh, there's Gerard Butler. The guy who carries like 5 condoms because he knows he's going to get lucky.
By the way, now that I look back, I think it probably made me look pretty, pretty masculine. Yeah. But yeah, babe, what about it?
Do you still wear a rubber when you're with a new chick?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I'm going to say that anyway.
You know, you have no idea how many guys I interview, single guys like yourself, good-looking dudes, they don't use rubbers. It's like, and they laugh at me because I use one.
You still use one?
Yeah. You're gonna
He's laughing at you too.
Yeah, I use one, but how am I supposed to have birth control?
Oh yeah, that's.
I mean, seriously, I don't want to, have more kids.
Does Gerard have like children floating around out there?
Apparently not. I mean, I always thought when 300 came out it was a big success. That I'm like, I was waiting for a call. I thought if there's somebody out there, this is the time.
This is the time.
Yeah, but I didn't hear anything.
Do you worry about your looks? Honestly, seriously, because I mean, all these women carry on. Everyone, how good looking, and part of the reason you get all these leading roles is because you look like a leading man. I mean, your new movie's coming out. You're a leading man type. Yeah. But do you have to do you worry, like, when you go and play sports or something, that your face is going to get fucked up? Or, I mean, I would be paranoid about that.
No, I'm not saying that you don't look in the mirror and go, God, I look like shit today, or I need to get more Botox or something.
Right. Do you get Botox?
No, I don't.
Would you ever do it?
No, I mean, I don't think like that. I don't. I don't think that. It's funny because I said to somebody, I said, "Look at this. Look at all these wrinkles I'm getting here." And he's like, "Dude, it looks. For a guy, we're lucky because it works. To me, it's character."
In a way, I've always considered myself blessed because I can never lose my looks. I never have. You know what I mean? Like guys like you have to worry about it. I don't.
You're a good-looking man. Stop saying that.
Yeah. But seriously. If a producer says to you, look, like they have the role of a lifetime for you, you read the script, you love, and they go, hey, listen, man, do a little Botox around your eyes or something. Would you do it if they told you?
Oh, if it was for a role,
you would do it.
Because I'd be just as happy to make myself look ugly, or get fat.
Right.
I'll if it's for a role and it's something you're really willing to commit to, then yeah, I mean, I would do it for that, but not for my life. I don't care enough like that. It's there's certain things in coming from Scotland that it's just you're not wired that way.
Scottish dudes are very masculine. They don't sit and think about Botoxing.
Yeah, when I came over here and guys started talking about trimming and stuff, I'm like, what the
trimming
fuck is that?
You don't trim your bush, do you?
No.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Are you circumcised?
No.
You're not?
We don't do that.
Do chicks freak out?
I still have the umbilical cord attached to me.
They don't even cut that. You got that big giant belly button.
That's why. By the way, that's why I did lose my virginity till I was 17, because I tried it with my umbilical cord when I was 13, and it was just.
Do you have a big belly button? Do you have like a thing like? Do you have
an Audi?
You see that thing that's sticking out of your belly button?
Yeah. No, it goes.
I grew up in a very poor community,
right?
And some of the kids had belly buttons where there was like a stick coming out of it.
Oh,
because
really?
Because they had botched umbilical cord detachment, I guess. Like, it was crazy stuff I used to see.
Oh, wow.
It was like a tail in front. I'm not shitting you. So if you're not circumcised, which by the way, I am so against circumcision. I mean, that's a man-made fucking thing. It's got to cut down on your sensitivity on your penis.
For sure.
I'm circumcised because, I grew up in America. That's what they do. They cut you. But it's got to be wrong.
I mean, I never having been circumcised, I can't say, but all I know is, for me, it's very sensitive.
Right.
And that's, when I'm having sex, that's the amazing.
But do chicks freak out? Do they ever sit there and go, oh no, he's not uncut, because some women just can't deal with it.
Yeah. I mean, there's times they're like, oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah.
I've never really seen...
Because they've never seen it before.
Yeah, and then they've never really seen one that small. I've never really seen one, I
get that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they cut off too much of my circumcision. But do you have to teach a woman how to be with you sometimes because they don't know how to handle an uncircumcised
No,
penis?
I don't think it's that different. I mean, I don't...
Well, they got to pull back that skin, right? And then blow you.
Don't they have to pull back? Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know enough about... really, it's not the pull back? I don't know. I've never handled an uncircumcised cock. I've never handled a circumcised cock.
If it was the right role, would you get circumcised for your...
No, that would be going too far.
Because Fred's uncircumcised, and he always talks about he had to learn how to clean the thing. There's always cheese in there and shit and all kinds of stuff.
By the way, you only get that if you haven't been, if you haven't been careful in the first place. You got to. That's the thing. Your hygiene. You got to be a little more careful about hygiene.
Rightly so.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's good conversation.
Good morning. Let me tell you something. These chicks love you so much. You could sell your cheese on the open market. People would pay you. I'm telling you, these girls want it.
Okay.
Like Robin, if Gerard said, "Hey, look, I'm going to make love to you, but I haven't showered in a week, so you're going to have to put up with my cheese," you would. You would. You know you would. You would.
Stop it.
Seriously, Robin? Okay.
I know her. She would.
Okay, we'll talk after.
It's a nice snack afterwards. Give me a break.
Please.
So when you were growing up in Scotland, and I remember the last time we talked, you were a lawyer, which is crazy. I mean, you went to law school.
Going to law school anyway.
Yeah, and and then you decided to become a movie star and an actor. And I'm thinking about this. I'm looking at you now, and I remember the movie 300 where you really bulked up, and because you were saying earlier you would get fat for a role and stuff. I mean, you're super trim right now.
Yeah.
You must have put on 20, 30 pounds of muscle for 300.
It was about 30 pounds, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, that was months and months and months of training, and I don't know if I have that drive now, but then I was so driven because when I got that role, it's funny. It was crazy how I got that role because the producers and the directors said, "We want you to play this," but they were in a weird situation because the movie had just been greenlit. Warner Brothers were very nervous about it, so they didn't want to put me forward to the big cheese.
Everything we do is cheese.
The big cheese.
Yeah, right.
And Warner Brothers said,
were they nervous because you weren't a big name?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, at that point, and they didn't know. Also, are they going to say that's is Alan Horn, who was the president, then going to say that's the guy we want? So they said, we're going to do this in a weird way. We want you to personally call Alan Horn. So I had
Who's Alan?
Alan Horn was the president of Warner Brothers, right? And he's a sweetheart, and I knew him. But I called him, and it was embarrassing because an actor doesn't do that. You don't call the president in the studio.
No.
And he didn't know because they hadn't told him that I was their guy. So I had to call him, and he said, "Look, I appreciate the call, but this is not really the way we do it. You get nominated by these guys. They come to me and my right-hand man." And I said, I know, but just let me come in. And I'd never done that before. My way would be normally, oh, okay, sure. I said, just let me come in. He says, you know what, come in and have a coffee. So I went in and had a coffee.
Because you're not forward like that.
I'm not normally forward like that. And yet the roles that I got were always the ones that I actually was very proactive and just kind of took a gamble.
So is that a good lesson for actors, that you have to sometimes be that pushy, aggressive guy even though it's against your nature?
Yeah, and you know what's interesting is that I was just talking about this the other day. As an actor, I think what happens when you start getting offers is you just look at those offers and you forget that the quality is always going to get higher when you have to fight for a role. So the roles that aren't coming your way, so you got to keep looking up rather than on a parallel level. And I think I was getting to a stage where I was just looking on a parallel level because actors get egos. You stop auditioning, you say, well, I'll only read this if it's an offer. And by the way, you get a lot of scripts, so you can't sit and read all day, but you can only, do so much. But it's always been in those times when I had to fight for something that tenacity comes out.
You're right. So after you have a couple of hit movies, all of a sudden you're like, hey, I don't have to audition for this. I don't have to go in and beg for this. But meanwhile, you're right. You can't lose that hunger because the good roles are the ones everyone's fighting over.
Exactly.
Who are you up against all the time? Is it like a type? Like, are you? Is it like you and two other guys?
Yeah.
Who's your guy?
Who is my guy? It depends on the role because sometimes they're kind of slanting a little older, so they might say it's you or Russell Crowe, or other times, it maybe Jeremy Renner or Tom Hardy when you're going younger, and those guys are phenomenal.
Right.
And sometimes they come your way and sometimes they go there. And I always think they go the way they're supposed to go. You just, otherwise you make yourself crazy. And I learned that early on when this role I wanted so much. And the guy that got it is an English actor called Max Beasley, and it was a Scottish role, and he's English.
Right.
And I thought, you know what? I could look at this two ways. I could be angry, or I could say, good for him. He's managing to pull off getting that role in another accent.
Yeah.
So that should just inspire me to work harder, and one day I'll be that guy. And he had more of a name than me, so that one day I'll be glad that I'm the guy who has that name and will get those roles. So I try to look at it that way.
How hard is it for you to remove your Scottish accent when you go up for a role? I mean, is that difficult for you?
No, I've done it. By the way, I feel like I barely talk Scottish anymore. I listen to myself and I'm going, what am I? I sound, like I'm a hybrid because I've done as American in so many movies.
How do you learn to speak, with American, so to speak?
You go.
Like, who do you emulate? You can't go to a guy from Boston because he's got sort of like a Boston accent.
Unless you're playing a Boston guy, and that's a tough accent. Yeah.
Well, most people in movies speak in a general American accent.
Right.
And I don't try and focus on one person because then you're going to start getting caught up in their habits. But as much as watching TV and movies, what you do is you work with a dialect coach. And literally, you sit and you run sounds. So you'll be like, it's, for your eye. Because in Scotland, we say bright light.
Yeah.
We go, eye. In America, they go bright light. So you go, it's a bright light on a fine night but the thing is, there's the same rule for every accent. So I is a certain sound in America, and ooh for moon. In Scotland, we go moon. Or we go good. And in Americans go good.
So if I said to you, say the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain without your accent.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, because you normally you got to get your mind.
This is the hardest thing, I think.
Okay, the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain.
Wow. Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And normally you do warm-ups because you got to, for American, you got to relax the lips, relax the tongue, and you got to just start talking like that.
Because if somebody hired me to play a Scottish guy,
right,
to stay in that vernacular, to stay in that accent is very
That's what I was going to ask. On the set, do you stay American?
I do, but and that was the biggest thing as an actor that I did, because I was very shy to just walk around and improvise, and I realized one day it doesn't work when you're just going in for an audition and putting on an accent, because what starts happening is you start talking like this and you neither get the performance or the accent.
Because that's so forced. You got to make it part of you, so you have to walk around all day.
So I started walking around, I started talking, and I thought, it doesn't even matter if it's bad, because people don't know. They don't think that's a bad American accent. They just think he's lived here for a certain amount of years. You get every accent imaginable. And my best buddy was like, dude, you sound like an idiot. And I'm going, he's a director. I'm like, you're supposed to be supporting me. Stop telling me that it doesn't sound American, because it doesn't matter right now. What matters is that I'm learning to to laugh, to sigh, to go high.
To make it natural.
To make it natural. And it made all the difference to me.
Because I would imagine, like, when I hear about Daniel Day-Lewis walking around as Lincoln all day, I think, wow, that guy's a fucking tool, you know? But I get it in a sense. I mean, you got to stay in the voice, right?
Yeah. And he's British, too, so he's dealing with it.
He should say that in his speech, by the way. I'm the tool that won the Oscar. That's why I act like a tool.
The guy's a great actor. Don't
he's
get me wrong.
amazing.
He's an amazing actor.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, imagine him walking around all day as Lincoln, and then all of a sudden you take out your cell phone and he goes, "What's that?" It's. I'm the president. I've never seen such a device. I mean, how far does he take it? He's probably still living as Lincoln. You know what I mean?
His wife said, "Why do you never answer my calls?" He said, "Because I don't know what's a call.
What's a phone?
Did you shout?
Why are you not yelling out your window? Who knows? In your new movie, do you play an American?
I'm an American. Yeah.
Oh, no kidding. So was it tough or is it action?
No. Yeah, it was tough.
You play a guy who is... everybody's now... The new enemy is North Korea, because... Don't you play a guy who is protecting the president or something from North Koreans?
Yeah, but it's...
What are you, CIA or FBI?
I don't know. No, I'm Secret Service.
You're Secret Service?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's cool, yeah. He was ex-Special Forces, and they often move into the Secret Service afterwards, so he was...
So what's the story? The North Koreans are attacking and you have to protect the president?
Yeah, that's basically what happens. I mean, you cut into the story earlier where I was special agent in charge, so I was the president's right-hand man.
Who plays the president?
Aaron Eckhart.
Oh, no kidding. That dude from Two-Face?
Well, that's a very young president, isn't it?
That's Two-Face.
Because, you know, we wanted to... You often, when you get presidents in movies, you know, there's that kind of, I don't know, standard, very polished, a little dead. You know, there's a caricature that they have of presidents, and we wanted to make ours young and fresh with a bit of attitude, because, you know, it's a movie about heroes and how in a situation like that, it kind of makes it, you know, in your darkest hour, how we rise to the challenge. And we wanted a president with a bit of bite. I mean, we open with a boxing scene. I'm boxing with Aaron because I'm teaching. The movie's really about keeping your guard up. And
you're boxing with him because you're teaching him how to fight.
Yeah, because we fight. You know, I mean, most presidents stay fit. They go running, they train, they play golf, especially Bush. And
Bush they couldn't get him off the golf course.
That's all he did.
And I'm afraid Obama might be turning into that too. Got to get him off the golf course too.
You got to go back to the White House. What's that?
Right. In the movie, do you bring in Ambassador Dennis Rodman to meet with the North Koreans? Like, wouldn't that be a cool move?
Yeah. But we by the way, it's. The political backdrop is, there's a lot of tension between North Korea, South Korea, and America.
Right.
But the North Koreans in this are not the bad guys. They're just the unpredictable guys. We don't know. It's a black hole there. We don't know what they're going to do, because you just never know what they're going to do anyway. You always want to set a movie. You know, you look at the global climate and you say, wait, if we made a movie about Spanish terrorists, nobody would go and see it because they're like, what? You know, they're from Jamaica. Like, what?
Is that guy from Gangnam Style in your movie at all? Does he play the enemy?
He's the leader of North Korea.
Oh, Gangnam Style.
Yeah, and he gets in because everybody's just like, what the fuck is that?
And then he fucks with the president and he has to box the guy from Gangnam Style. I can't wait to see this.
That's great.
That's right, like a big dance attack.
But they're actually terrorists. It's a militia force. So it's you know, as it's more style perhaps than Osama bin Laden, where he has his politics, but there's a personal vendetta going on because of what happened in his own life. And so
Costner played a good Secret Service guy. Kevin Costner, when he was protecting
No Way Out.
He was protecting Whitney Houston.
By the way, you want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
I was an extra in that movie.
You're kidding?
You're kidding?
I took a year out in America, and I was living like a bum. I ended up joining a traveling carnival and working in.
This is after you became a lawyer.
No,
and your parents wanted to kill you because you wanted to be an actor.
No, this is before that. This is when they wanted to kill me because I took a year out after my honours degree, but I still had to go back and do a diploma in legal practice and then train in a law firm for 2 years.
Right.
So this is before that. I went over there on a work exchange program for the summer, and then the day I was supposed to come home, I was still technically president of the Law Society in Glasgow. I called my mum and said, I'm not coming back.
I'm going to join a circus.
I'm going to join a traveling circus.
I would have killed you. I would have beat your ass into the ground.
That was pretty much her life.
They were probably like, what are you wasting your time with this for? They must have thought you were the biggest screwball on the planet.
Screwball, but I think she also knew that, listen, once I went back, I was facing a life as a lawyer, and I'm not. That sounds like, you know, I'm not.
For you,
saying
that would have been hell.
Well, but not just hell. If it had been, no matter what it was going to be, you were committing to a lifelong career where you have your 2 weeks holiday a year, and I thought, I need to go. I need to do some damage.
Imagine you as a lawyer with your looks. I mean, you got so much corporate pussy. It would.
But wait a minute, they have to wear. Do they wear those wigs in Scottish
By the way,
courts?
what's saying I don't know?
You probably do. God knows I can't even keep up with you.
But do they wear those wigs in Scottish court?
Yeah, they do.
You would look good in
so
that.
you'd have had to wear
I don't need a wig. I've got that. I've got that look. I just got to dye.
You've got that puffy hair.
So what do you mean you joined? What did you do in the traveling circus?
No, it was a traveling carnival. So I was working on it was a device called the Wacky Wire, you know, that goes round in a spiral, and you got to.
You ran a ride?
No, it's a concession stand. Right. So people come and they pay $2 and they try to take it down without touching the wire, and it's pretty much impossible to do, especially because, you know, there's an arm at the back that holds it, and if you do it standing behind it, then you can do it. But if you're in front of it, you can't. You can't. But they win this massive teddy bear, and you're like, come on, win the biggest bear in the fair, $2 a shot. I'll give you three for $5.
You?
That was me.
Yeah, you guys ripped me off. I think I lost that. So while you're doing that, you say, hey, let me go check out the movie business, and you go and you're an extra on that movie.
Yeah, I wasn't even checking out the movie business, but my buddy who I'd met years before in Spain, who it turns out his father was Alan Marshall, who was a big producer. He produced Basic Instinct, produced Bugsy Malone. You know, he did Jacob's Ladder. And by the way, he's now an assistant director and a second unit director. Now check this out. This is 23 years later. When I was in Spain, I was on holiday with my family. We were there for 2 weeks. I met him. I had to go home, and he's like, dude, stay at my place. I've got buddies coming out. So I stayed at his place, and I had no money. So I painted his house. His mum gave me money to paint his house so I could stay out in Spain. And he just worked. He worked on this movie, Olympus Has Fallen.
Wow.
He was like, coming. So he
full
was
circle.
Full circle. So it was kind of amazing that all those years later.
You nervous?
You know what? You always get nervous before a movie comes out, but the reason I'm nervous about this movie is because
you got back end.
Yeah, well, I always do, but recently I haven't seen even close to anything on it. Right. But you know, honestly, these last couple of days have been really exciting because I did 80 interviews yesterday. 80.
Do you like that?
No, I don't like it.
Yeah.
But I like it when people are coming in, because what we did was really smart, because the movie is fantastic and it's exciting and it's very provocative and it's emotional and it's patriotic.
Have you gotten reviews yet?
Yeah, so we've been getting reviews. They give you quick reviews. The reviews don't come out to the day of.
Right.
But the reviewers have been loving it, and we've been screening it. These 300 word-of-mouth screenings we did all over the country. Yeah. And they are screaming and they're shouting at the screen.
Action film.
It's an action film, but it's also...
Any nudity?
No.
Any chicks naked?
Jared gets
No, that would still be nudity, but no.
No chicks naked?
No chicks naked, no.
Who decided that?
I tried. I mean, and
you
I was
make
even
love to any women in the movie?
No.
Wow, that's real action. You know, that's the move now. Like, no one's James Bond anymore. Like, most of these action dudes don't actually make love to women. They're almost above it. Sylvester Stallone started that, I think.
Yeah, yes, that's a good point, actually, because it doesn't really, it becomes a little namby-pamby after that. Then it goes towards the romantic thing. This is hardcore. It's hardcore, but at the same time, there's a lot of, it's a very emotional experience, and I have a wife in it. Because after a tragedy at the beginning of the movie where me, in performing my duty, there's a car accident, I have to save the president, but in doing so, I literally have to pull him off of his wife, and they go over the.
Would you love to be James Bond? I could see you as a James Bond type.
I could listen.
Is this your James Bond? This movie?
I mean, any movie that's an action thriller where you're working for the government against the bad guys then could be compared to James Bond, but it doesn't feel anything like James Bond.
Would you love that? I mean, would that be something you'd want, or is it too...
No. To be honest, to be Bond number 17 is not...
Because you're going to be compared to all the other ones, and what if you don't do well? Then
and there was Sean Connery, which is pretty hard to top. Daniel Craig, I really loved the last movie. I thought that's when it...
Yeah, a lot of people did. Yeah,
that's when it clicked in. That was a piece of class.
I could see you doing that, though.
No, by the way, I totally think I could do it.
Of course you could. when you pull the president off his wife, she's not naked?
No, you know,
what kind of movie is this? That the president's wife isn't naked?
What do you call that when you pull a costume and it just comes off?
The breakaway.
The breakaway.
Right? Yeah.
I suggested it.
He's banging his wife, and you pull him off, and she's not nude.
And she's not nude. Yeah.
Does your character go, "What the fuck? Why are you wearing clothes when you're making love to the president?"
And he said, "What the fuck? My wife just died, you dick." Anyway, but so you cut into the movie, and I'm now in a desk job. I'm like a caged animal. I'm bouncing my ball off the screen. I train my life to to be of service. Did
you audition for this movie?
No. I produced this movie.
You got this role. Yeah. This is your role.
And it's Antoine Fuqua who directed Training Day. So I mean, and we have Aaron Eckhart, we have Morgan Freeman, Melissa Leo.
Freeman, he's good.
Melissa Leo, who won the Oscar for The Fighter. We have Ashley Judd, Dylan McDermott, Cole Hauser.
Did you have sex with Ashley Judd? She's newly divorced, right?
No, I have sex with Dylan McDermott. But
you did?
It's a spoiler.
Yeah. He didn't mind that you were uncircumcised? I'm glad to hear you have a small penis, though, with all the women you get.
Oh, yeah,
you
small,
believe him.
Can I just say?
Yes.
It's thin.
It's thin. Mine's thin, too. Mine's thin and small. I'm not even thick.
My God.
In a way, for a guy like me, I'm glad to hear that about you, because you should have some difficulty in life. You know what I mean, that could look. Do women ever laugh when, because they're like, probably like, oh my God, I'm going to be with Gerard Butler.
Terrible.
Do they ever go like, I guess it's not a joke.
I just do that to make him feel comfortable. See, I'm not perfect. You want to see my hemorrhoids?
We had a woman in here who you made love to recently, but I heard you get mad because she went public with it. Brandy.
You got angry at her.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You banged her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you sober up.
Well, you know what? By the way, here's the thing.
She's hot.
She is hot. I've never seen that show.
I watch it all the time. There she is on our show right there. There's a picture of her.
Oh, well,
good for you.
She's hot.
She is hot.
But here's the thing. That was like you're at a beach party, you're having fun. This girl comes along, and she was so. So what do you do? She's like, doesn't matter. What do you do? I said, tell me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So we hung out. We had a little bit of fun. Suddenly, one day, I'm actually walking down the street with Antoine Fuqua, who directed this movie. That's
who you care about, right?
Who I care about, right. and this paprika, because they love to fuck you. Those guys, they love to come up and ask you the most awkward questions. So he runs in my face and says, "So Brandy Glanville says you're great in bed."
10 out of 11. No, she gave you a 10, 11 out of 10 as a lover.
Well, you know what I said? Who's Brandy Glanville?
Wow.
Because one, I didn't know her last name. And two, I didn't know she was a celebrity. And I didn't know that she was going to go and fucking tell people about it.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the thing. Then she looked... I felt bad because she looked... And then I worked it out, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's who that is. And I called and said, one, I'm not very happy that you did that, because you got... there's certain things you got to keep a little private.
Sure.
And two... I'm sorry because I said I didn't know who you were. And she was in tears. She said, I'm doing the press for my new show, and now they don't want to talk about the show. They just want to say, so Gerard Butler claims he doesn't even know you, and you said you had sex with him. And I said, I know that's embarrassing, but what do you expect?
She put it out there.
Yeah. But she's cool.
Could she have kept it going with you, or is that strictly a one-night stand for you? Like, in other words...
No, I wasn't. I wasn't. I mean, I'm seeing somebody now. I wasn't. This was me when I was training for Mavericks. I got a place down in Malibu. You have your fun every now and again.
Yeah.
And she's a sweetheart, by the way. She's a lovely girl. But no, it wasn't. It didn't really.
It's a one-nighter.
It was a one-afternooner.
A one-afternooner. I mean, the way she was. We had her on the show. We're talking. The way she's raving, 11 out of 10.
Yeah, no, it was fun.
Yeah, wow. I would imagine, because she is fucking wild.
Yeah, she is wild.
Yeah, I like a wild woman.
Yeah, she's...
Sure you do, Howard. I see who you married.
Well, how do you know my wife's not wild in bed? All right, she's not wild in bed. No. She used to be before she met me.
No, she's not.
But you haven't made love to any of the other housewives of Beverly Hills, Lisa Vanderpump.
Now I don't know because maybe I did.
Hey,
But
the movie Mavericks, that was the surf movie?
Yeah.
Did you almost drown on that movie or something? I read.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah. What happened with you? You were you actually had to surf for the movie.
I had to surf, and it was my dream to actually go and surf that wave, even though the movie is all about just that people have no idea how dangerous and how much training and what metal it takes to go.
Had you ever surfed before that?
I just learned. I wasn't even that good, but I knew what I learned. I actually learned to surf big waves before small ones because I knew if I can be towed in. I learned to tow in because it's hard to get up on a board while you're being towed, and then.
What does towed in mean? I don't even know. I'm such a pussy.
Towed in
There's
means
a rope on the board.
You hold the rope. You're lying on the board. They pull you, and then you got to stand up. You got to get on the board while you're going, and then they've got to do it in perfect time so that you catch the wave as it builds.
So in other words, they give you an assist because this is a high difficulty thing.
They're hard to paddle into, and I thought if they can just get a few seconds of me on that big wave, I will be. And by the way, that cuts back to 300 because that to me when I went into the Alan Horn, just to finish that because I said you will not regret you put me in this movie. I will kill myself for this. And then I set such a high bar. I thought, I want to be cut like I've never seen anybody cut.
Yeah, and
on
300, you were fucking ripped.
I was ripped,
but
right?
you don't think you have the motivation to do that again?
Well, I don't know.
That'd be difficult.
That would be difficult, yeah. But so for Mavericks, I did the same thing, though. I said, if I could just go out there and surf Mavericks. So I pushed them because they're like, listen, if you get caught in Mavericks, there's nothing we can do. We can't go in because the waves are too big. We got to wait for them to pass. That might be 12 waves. That's 3 or 4 minutes. You're done. But I got away with it. I surfed it 3 or 4 times, and to be with some of the best surfers in the world. I didn't surf it well, but I just got up. And
you were there.
I was there. And to see them.
Could they have faked? In other words, could you have never? Let's say you don't know how to surf.
Yeah.
If they had, I was up for Mavericks. I was probably next to you, and I've never surfed in my life. In other words, that would be funny though. Why don't I make Mavericks except put me in it?
Yeah, and you can't surf at all.
Yeah, right. So if you didn't know how to surf at all, could they have just faked it and used a body double and then been done with it? Or did you, in order to get the part, you needed to know how to surf?
No. I mean, they offered it to me and said that, well, the movie's not going to happen if you don't do it. So they said, so you do whatever you want. If you can surf a bit, if you can surf a lot, if you can't even surf, we'll work something out.
Wow.
So, but. You know, the thing is, it's just the difference. It's the subtle difference.
You want to do it.
You want to do it, and if you see the guy doing it, it's the same in a fight sequence. If you know it's him, if you have to do, quick cuts if it's a body double, and it's just not the same. So I wanted to do it, but that's not when the accident happened. It was the next week, and we were doing a part where we're paddling out, and it's the first time that the kid who's, Jay, played by Johnny, he's watching me paddling out, and it's the first time he's seen Mavericks, and it's awesome. So we're paddling out, and these huge waves are coming in. You're trying to get over the top. We were in the worst position, and this wave start. We saw it half a mile away, and suddenly, even as I'm talking about it, you get those butterflies in your stomach. The guy goes, "Paddle, Jerry, paddle, paddle," and you start paddling, and you're paddling, and you're paddling about 70 yards to try and get out of the way of this wave, and it's getting bigger and it's getting bigger. It's the size of like a 3-story building, right? And then you realize you've taken a gamble because now you're exhausted and the wave's going to hit you and you're going down. And I went down, and I just didn't seem to come back up. And I'm like, why am I? Because when
I'm going to die.
Well, because it's at the end of the wave, because we were so deep, there's so much gas in the water that literally, the white water is about 5 foot deep. You're not coming up.
It pushes you down.
You just don't rise above it. Plus, I'm spinning, and then I realize it's ripped my board off me, so I'm not being pulled up, and I'm out of breath. I'm literally, I'm going, this is horrible. And then the next wave comes, So I didn't even get up to the top. So then I knew...
Did you think you were going to die?
Then I started thinking either I was going to die or that they would hopefully find me and revive me. Because the guy who filmed this, by the way, he's been revived 3 times.
Oh, my God.
And he's now in a wheelchair because then he got the bends after shooting this.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was down like 120 feet and one of the other divers got into trouble and he had to, in fact,
what
the
do you
guy...
mean he's in a wheelchair for life?
Well, it looks...
You mean when you get the bends, you're in a wheelchair?
He was paralyzed completely for a month. Now he's got some movement back, but
because he went so far down.
Because he was so far down, and he had to come up too quickly because one of his colleagues got into trouble. So he was actually saving his colleague. This guy's amazing. I love this guy because, after I came out of the water, he filmed me, even though I'd almost drowned, and I'm like, and my head was. I thought my head was going to.
Did they use that in the film?
No, they didn't use it in the film because it wasn't really. I'm supposed to be a good surfer in the film, but and I didn't mind that he was doing it because I knew that's a guy who he'd be quite happily in this position.
Wow.
So, but it didn't stop. When I finally came up, there was nobody there. Oh, this guy, Grant, was on a jet ski. And to see him, this guy's 6'5", he's invincible. To see him looking at me, he was terrified. Mm-hmm. And I knew I'm in trouble. And he couldn't get to me. I went down again.
Wow.
I came back up. Then there was nobody there. I went down again. And then when I came back up, they grabbed me. But when he was pulling me, the next wave was coming. And I'm now right at the rocks. And when these waves hit these rocks, they go 50 feet in the air. They smash it. So they had to get me out of the way. But the water's now going over my face because he's holding my hand, pulling me, and I knew if I let go, I'm dead.
Oh, man.
But I can't breathe still because the water's going over my head. So, and that was about a good 200 yards pulling me around the side.
Imagine dying for that movie, it's so crazy. Like you die for a movie.
That's what I started thinking is it went from, okay, this has become a story, amongst us. Then I'm thinking, oh, my God. This is now becoming a disaster. Like they're going to,
And there are dudes that die on movies. Yeah. Look at what's his name? Who had his head chopped off with that helicopter blade. What the hell's that guy's name again?
Vic Morrow.
Vic Morrow. I mean, shit happens on these movies. They don't know. You know what? With these action films, they're asking you to do more and more crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You don't know what the hell's going to happen.
You don't know. I mean, there was a movie not that long ago when about 12 stunt guys died in a helicopter that hit
That's what I'm talking about. You got to be careful.
Yeah, you got to be careful. I
hey, never mind that. Tell me about your small penis again. So you mentioned you're going. First of all, the last time I saw you, right after you saw us, you went into rehab. I didn't know
just after that.
Yeah, just after.
Right.
You completely concealed that.
I was like, he looked fine.
No, I was fine until I came in here.
Is that what did it? You went on drugs after you. What happened? I thought when I talked to you, you were sober. Are you a sober dude?
I mean, I don't drink. You don't,
yeah.
And I don't really mess around with drugs like that. But it was talking about movies and injuries. I've been in a car crash in movies where I hurt my back. Then I was doing a fight sequence in Coriolanus with Ray Fiennes when the same issue, it went out really, really badly. For
back pain?
4 months, I felt like somebody was sticking a spear in my back. I made a whole movie feeling that every day, and there was nothing I could do. Every night I had
they put you on pain meds.
So I started on pain meds.
Oxy?
No.
What were you doing?
Aspirin.
Heroin.
No. That'll get rid of the back
pain. He was doing aspirin. He got hooked on aspirin.
What
I had a morphine drip right into my arm and a colostomy bag.
What the hell were you doing?
No, just
weed.
No, just Vicodin. And to be honest, I wasn't even.
Vicodin doesn't get me high though.
No, I wasn't really
getting high. Well, you don't take 500.
One night I was with some people, and I took a couple of Vicodin and drank, which you're not supposed to do, and I still didn't get that good a buzz.
Oh, that's, by the way, I don't drink, but there was an amazing documentary on CNN about the amount of people who die by mixing alcohol with pain meds and other meds.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
It's thousands every year. They go to sleep, their heart stops.
Right.
But how were you taking the Vicodin?
Cutting it up and snorting it. No, I'm joking. I was just taking it. No, just.
How much were you doing?
No, I mean, actually not. By the way, by the time that I went into, I really wasn't doing that many. I went into it was like a pain program. It was the doctor there was amazing, and they use qigong, so he barely touches you. And they go by energy lines, and what also is they teach you this philosophy where that stress is related to pain. So you have genuine injuries, But the more stressed you are, the more pain you feel, the more and the more down you get caused by the pain, then the more pain. And
so
then
you weren't like a real drug guy. You really had a problem with this pain med.
No, yeah, and it was amazing.
How long were you there?
Like 20 days, 23 days.
Were you there with some hardcore drug people, though?
I was surrounded by some crazy people.
And were you like going, hey, man, I'm not that, I'm just doing some Vicodin because I got a back problem?
No, I'm in, by the way, honestly, the program that goes on in there, you got to stop, you look at your life, you sit listening to other people who talk about their life, and it is amazing. It's such a bonding experience. I wish the name wasn't rehab, because it's actually a kind of a spiritual thing. You're with people from all different walks of life.
Well, sometimes you get caught up in your life so much you don't reflect.
You do, and I try not to, but I absolutely 100% do.
Is the food good?
I mean, yeah, it was
it's kind of like summer camp. What you're
Do
telling
they have
me.
special facilities, a good spa?
But you know the crazy thing is you're not allowed to talk to women.
Right.
Like in between, you're not allowed to talk to women. It's so funny because all the women want to talk to me.
Right.
You know, and they're coming crowds. I'm surrounded, and then the staff tell me off, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm being told off. You know,
Right.
You know who I am?
You're breaking all the rules.
Yeah, I have a small penis, but it's thin.
So are women slipping notes under your door and stuff when you're in the rehab?
Actually, I did get a note slipped under my door.
What a life.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. You're in rehab, you're trying to reflect, you're trying to keep your shit together, and then all of a sudden you get the notes under the door.
Yeah.
Were you tempted?
Yeah.
What did the note say?
It was just being, it was like something like, you're fucking hot. I wish we could do something, or something like, you know. The thing is, you share a room with somebody, and I shared a room with this guy. Oh my God, he was hilarious.
He probably took the note and said, hey, this chick thinks I'm hot, I'm going to go bang her.
No, but
that'd be great.
That would have been great.
You got me thinking, maybe the note wasn't for me.
What a movie. I'm at rehab with Gerard Butler, and I get a note under my door, and I realize this chick wants to fuck me, and I go over there, and then she sues me because she thought I was Gerard Butler in the dark.
Yeah, or Gerard Butler comes over, tries to fuck me, and I sue him because I wrote the note to the other guy.
Right. So who was the guy you were sharing the room with? Just like a regular dude?
You know what? This guy was older, and he'd been married for something like 40 years. And then I think he just got a little bored, started drinking, and oh my God, I fell in love with this guy. He was such a good man. When I first met him, he was really annoying because he's like, this is what we do, class at this time, remember, okay, it's 5-2, you got to be right. And I want to go, dude, fuck off.
Right,
you know, but by the end, I loved this guy, although he snored so loud.
Oh, I hate that.
Even the earplugs. I mean, the room was vibrating, and I
couldn't take that.
No,
I'd have to do Vicodin just for that. Really. I'd kill the guy.
Yeah.
So do you stay in touch with this dude, or
I do. I stay in touch with a few people from there because you know what? I got to tell you, that's why I think everybody should do something like that, or go to some, to take a stop.
That's why I do therapy. I'm telling you. You do therapy? You do psychotherapy?
I have done, but I don't right now.
Can you masturbate in rehab? Can you spend some time?
Is everything off?
Or is that like, do they tell
he's
you?
got a roommate.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, can you masturbate?
No, I did, and then they said,
where do you go?
You got to do that in your room.
I do it in group.
Not in group, Jerry. Not in group.
But seriously, do they tell you don't just abstain from touching yourself, or?
No, they don't. They don't say that. I don't recall if I did or not.
Did you have to clean toilets with your toothbrush and all that kind of stuff?
No.
Like none of that hardcore stuff.
None of
Betty
that.
Ford type stuff.
None of that.
Yeah. So you would recommend? Were there other famous people there? Or were you the only famous dude?
No, there was a couple of other famous people. I'll tell you who was there.
Fun.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, please. Just give us a list of the names. Give us a few names to make it really good. Is that fun, though, as a celebrity, to see other celebrities there and like you're all kind of bonding? I mean, I would imagine that's great.
Yeah, it's cool because you know what? Well, especially for me, I to be honest, I could have gone in there saying, "Hey, I don't have a big issue." But I didn't. If I'm here, I'm going to use this experience because you learn so much. You come out, you understand yourself so much more. You're inspired by.
So why not continue?
Why did you
You're
go?
right. By the way, that's why I that's I kind of wish you know, I was doing some group. Have you ever heard of that book? Is it Power Against Force or something, where the guy talks about the energy you have if you're around a room of people meditating? Literally, it gives a vibration, and they say that Jesus operated on this you know, 650 or something. Mother Teresa, the Buddha, and the emotion of jealousy and fear and anger is like 100, but you know, and they say.
But wasn't there some story about? Didn't you go to Israel and then you were like, you came back and you thought you were Jesus and you could make fire come out of your hands? Wasn't there some story like that?
Yeah, but it was fire come out of my ass. I realized you got to fart and light it.
No,
but,
you know what I'm talking about. Didn't you go? You had some spiritual experience. You went to that. What is that called?
No, it was India. Yeah. It was India, and I'm very. Well, I haven't been doing it so much recently, but I was big into meditation, and I went to India.
TM, Transcendental Meditation?
No, just meditation. Okay. I've never done Transcendental, but I met this monk in L.A., and he told me this amazing story as I was there going, well, look, this is what's wrong with my life, and he said that he was at the school. This school was amazing. They closed this school because this kid, one day, they say that this kind of that he had this spiritual experience and he passed it on to one of the other kids. Then all these kids started having these out-of-body experiences. They were literally calling their parents saying, you went here today, you were wearing this is what happened. And all this crazy stuff started happening. They closed the school and started this temple. It's called the Oneness University, and it's all about...
Oneness?
Oneness University. And... So you go there, and it was a one-on-one, and they teach you about their kind of philosophy. And their philosophy is absolutely accepting where you are in every moment. And that is your ugliness. You say, I'm jealous right now. I'm angry. It's not about...
being in touch with your emotions.
Being in touch with your emotions. And, you know, rather than, I'm angry, but I shouldn't be, because that's what's frustrating. It's like, if I'm fucking angry, I'm fucking angry.
Let it out.
There you go.
Right.
If I'm jealous, I'm jealous. And it's about absolute acceptance. But what they did every day was they gave you these blessings. So they'd sit with their hand in your head. And at first, I'm like, all right, this is dumb. What are they? You know, I felt like an idiot. About 3 days later, I start feeling this tingling in my head. And
every day they hold your head, and you start your head
2 or 3 times with an intention, so that whatever you've been talking about, they get, with that intention of learning that lesson, they start giving you this energy. And through passing that on, they say you can eventually pass it on, but you got to go through this ritual. I know this sounds crazy. Trust me, I thought so too.
I was going to say, you're going back to rehab after this visit with us.
Yeah, energize me. So wait a second. So your head starts tingling.
You get this tingling, and it's in exactly a certain part of your head, like just up here. And they explained it because they were working with some top neurosurgeons who explained the gland that it's affecting. And then what happened was you go through this ritual, and then you learn to start giving them. So I came back. I literally started giving blessings, and everybody I gave it to my girlfriend at the time.
Of course you did.
And it was so, but she literally went straight to the toilet and threw up.
Wow.
But then she felt amazing.
Awesome.
You know,
so in other words, you came back from this experience, and now you were a healer. And you started laying hands on people.
Yeah.
And they threw up.
Yeah, right. But what was the thing? You started to think you could shoot lightning out of your hands or something?
No, you just put your hand on your head and you're passing an energy. You're passing
touch my head, and I want to see if I throw up.
Yeah.
Give Howard a treatment.
Give me a treatment right now. So are you still
blessing.
Are you still treating girls?
No, I don't. It wasn't
it's
just
weird treating a guy.
I think that
it's
you need to have more education before you start treating people.
That's what happens in Hollywood. Somebody goes for a 2-week course, and right away they're teaching. Right? They skip right over.
I know. By the way, I know you. I mean, I'm setting myself up for a big laugh here. But by the way, it was. I mean, I did it a lot, and it was amazing. There was just one girl said. She said, I've never done, she was off suddenly doing charity work on Easter. She was working with these kids. She says, I feel so energized.
Wow.
I had a blessing years ago from a guy, and he sat in a room, and I waited for him to start. He was a Brazilian guy, and I heard, this guy's amazing. And he sat in a room, and I sat there, and half an hour later went, we're done. And I'm like, what, that's it? And I thought it was bullshit.
Right.
Within 2 days, I'm like, I hadn't felt that happy or that energized or life suddenly. I had no issues. I just
And what does he do? He just stands there?
He just stood there, but it was this kind of, focusing on you and passing.
Maybe it was that guy.
Maybe it was that guy
What's that guy,
I went
Robin?
to see.
Yeah.
What was his name?
This fucking guy goes in a room and he stands there.
He stares there.
A lot of people
And
do.
he stares at you.
And he stares at you.
Yeah,
I said, that's the gig I want.
But he was in London. He was a Brazilian guy in London. But I mean, a lot of people. I got to tell you, even my buddy who's a director, he went to see this spiritualist, and the spiritualist said, you have an incredible power in you, and you don't even know it. And he started healing, and in fact, he healed me once on my back, and he got sick for 3 days. I mean, he really got sick. I mean, coughing, and
Does your back still hurt?
Sometimes it does.
I'm going to talk to you off the air, and we're going to get rid of that.
He has a healer for you, too.
You don't need to heal. I got the real deal. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you. You need help. I'm not kidding. Hey,
it's actually not as bad as it was. So, I mean, it doesn't. I mean, it just. I don't know many people who don't get some kind of back pain from time to time, but when he did that work on it, I couldn't believe the difference, and he's helped. So my buddy hadn't trained for 2 years. He put his hand on his shoulder. He got sick after that as well. My buddy went to the gym next day, was lifting weights. In fact, he's in the back room.
Dr.
Freddie Boy.
You're going to learn about from me, Dr. John Sarno, and you're going to be fine.
Oh, I know that.
It's going to be it. And that's going to be it. Hey, so you're dating some new hot chick I saw on the paper.
Yeah.
Look at you. Model.
Actress, actually. She just made a movie with Jude Law. She just did a couple of movies in Italy.
Love?
I'm in deep like.
You're in love.
No, she's amazing. She's amazing.
Is this one going to last?
Uh-oh, look at him. He's starting to blush.
Yeah. What's going on? Did you do that healing move on her yet? Did you make her throw up?
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. Wow, look at her.
Where?
Right there. Look over there. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
How do you not come fast with that?
That's what she said.
That's right.
That's what she said.
Oh, my God. How old is she?
She's 14.
I want to do the healing move on her. Good Lord. Where did you meet this
she's
one?
25. You know what?
25. Good Lord. Look at her.
She's actually...
She's perfect.
She's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
Physically perfect.
Yeah. I met her in New York after this art gallery opening.
Yeah.
And my friend was talking to her, so I was saying hello, and I'm thinking, okay, I don't want to kind of stand here or get out of the way. He says, hey, sit down. I'm like, really? He goes, yeah. Great girl. You got to meet her. So we start talking, and she starts texting Paul Haggis, who we're all involved in the same charity, Artists for Peace and Justice. So I'm like, oh my God, you know Paul. And so then we get talking. We hang out till 7 in the morning. Oh. I say, let's go walk the Brooklyn Bridge, but first let's go and get jackets at my place. Perfect. And I have a hat collection of like 200 hats. Crazy Russian, you name it, I have those hats. We didn't even kiss. We're jumping about the apartment. We're trying on hats. There was something so magical about it. And I went, this girl's amazing. And then I said, she was leaving the next day, and I said, I'm coming to see you in Milan. I'm coming. And 3 days later, I was at her door in Milan, and she freaked the fuck out. She was on her phone. She's going, she's on with her assistant, and I knew she was saying...
Let me get this straight. You met her where? In New York?
At a gallery opening.
Where was the gallery?
No, it wasn't. It was a gallery, but it was the after party after the show.
Is this in New York?
Yeah, it's my friend's place, the Derby, which is a great place.
You meet her. How come your friend wasn't banging her? The guy who she was texting. How come he wasn't?
He has a girlfriend.
Right.
So and he was just friends with her, but she doesn't live here, so she'd been visiting.
So what is she? She's modeling in Milan or acting in Milan. So she goes off to Milan, and you just say, I gotta be near her.
Well, yeah. Basically,
you had this amazing night, no sex. It was just trying on hats and walking the Brooklyn Bridge till 7 in the morning.
Yeah, no, we never made the Brooklyn Bridge. At 7, really? I'm like, at 7, it was like, all right, who are we kidding?
No making out, nothing.
No, not even like a.
Why
hug.
not? That's your move.
Yeah, I know, but it didn't. I thought it was very rare, but I'm like, I don't need that right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So you hung with her. Does she speak English?
Yeah.
She's good at it.
She speaks 5 languages.
Wow.
Yeah.
She speaks 5 languages, and you're trying on hats. You're doing that whole move, like you're playing it like, hey, I'm not even gonna have sex with you. This is like, I just want to see if we have a friendship. That's the best way to play it. Then she leaves.
Yeah.
And you're texting and shit, and she's in Milan, and you go, fuck it, I'm going to get on a plane and go. Like, that's very Pretty Woman stuff. I mean, you get on the plane, and you fly to Milan.
Yeah.
And then when she sees that you've made this effort, that's when you bang her, right? You're the man.
Yeah. No,
good for you.
No, we spent 3 days in Milan, and we didn't, we're both pretty paranoid about, because we just were hanging out, about paparazzi, and there's a lot of paparazzi in Milan.
Look at that picture of her.
Oh, my God.
Are her boobs real?
Yeah.
Wow. Are you serious?
I don't know. I've never touched them, but I mean,
yes, you have. She's like a D cup.
By the way, me too, after all that Coca-Cola.
Oh.
But, and then it was right before the Cannes Film Festival, so we went to Cannes, and we managed to kind of get away relatively unnoticed. And then I played a charity game for the rest of the world against England in Manchester United's ground. She came to that. Then we spent 8 days traveling Scotland, staying in bed and breakfast, in castles, and all over. And it was
you can get away with doing that?
Yeah.
Man.
By the way,
I'd love to try on hats with her just to do that. It'd be fun. You know what I mean? So wait a second. Let me understand something. Knowing your reputation, has she laid down the law to you? She said, "Hey, listen, I'll go out with you, but if I find out you're fucking around, it's over." Has she ever said that to you? Because you'll screw this up.
Yeah.
She did say it.
I don't think she had to. You know.
She knows you're into her.
Yeah, she knows.
You think you'll marry her or something? No,
I don't. I you know.
And you're not in love with her?
Take it easy, Howard.
This is me you're talking to.
Take it easy.
Is that going to be your life story, though, you think? You think you'll ever find that great love? And are you ever going to be monogamous and really settle down? There's no way, right?
Yeah, no, I can't even say that I can totally do that. It's hard for those words to come out of my mouth. No, yeah, I can.
You don't want to have kids, huh?
I do want to have kids.
Yeah.
I totally want to. I'd love to have.
What's a good age to have kids? Like 60 years?
Yeah. Yeah, Steve Martin's like 67. He just had a kid.
Is that right?
Yeah. You can wait.
That's a little young.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
I want to. Yeah, I mean, you know, some people say they want to have kids younger so they can play basketball and all that. You know, one, I can't play basketball, but two, what a great excuse that you can't. You save the time because you only have your Zimmer frame or a wheelchair. It's like I'd love to. But now I can get some work done.
But you see why you can't? You'll never be able to settle down because, like, look at her. And then you know around the corner there's going to be someone even hotter. I mean, it's how the hell are you ever going to settle down? It's insane.
No, but
and look how easy it is for you.
Is like George Clooney a model for you? Is that what it is? Like
hell
you
yeah,
say,
he's a
look
model
at
for
George.
everything.
George never
settled. You know
takes
George?
the plunge.
Yeah, I know George.
Yeah.
He's George is a great guy, and he certainly seems to be pretty happy with how he lives his life.
Every year he changes models.
By the way, you know, the way I see it is.